that's true too. But then it don't make it no better when your partner's hyping it up because they go there. Then you get there and now don't nobody got no moves, no motion.
Yeah. But before you got there though, niggas was outside and having parties with just girls and niggas. We get there and it ain't nothing going on. Cool.
Man, that's how it be though. And then Georgia State was popping that day too.
What you talking about?
Because that was Albany and Georgia State had the same homecoming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's crazy, nigga. We left Albany homecoming, came back, and made it in time to go to Georgia State.
Gang, it was popping.
Yeah, that shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie, I was so happy we made it back in time.
Oh God, no cap, no rap cap. All right, fuck it. Did you hop into it?
Camera rolling.
Yeah, we good.
All right.
Hey. To the college kids, no scholarship starting your semester. While you got it, after that is God bless you. Life is your professor, know that bitch is gon' test you. I got some
All right, man, welcome back. It's another episode of the Almost Dropouts. You dig? It's your boy Kai. And before I introduce anybody, just want to let y'all you know, different fit. I mean, same fit, same day. It's same fit, different day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in here grinding. We just shot. You know what I'm saying? We got plans to do like 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 4 episodes. You feel me?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the right of me, or to the right of him.
Hey, it's
Got
your
my brother.
boy Caleb, aka the Blazing, aka OG Phil, aka Mr. Two Trill. And we got our partner, man, the one and only special guest here, man. Who we got with us?
Yeah. Thank y'all for letting me come here today, man. It's Raymond Randall, a.k.a. Mr. B.I.A., a.k.a. that man, a.k.a.
Yeah.
a.k.a.
Yeah, okay.
AKA.
Can we talk about how we met, bro?
Yeah.
How we met.
Yeah.
I think
How the fuck did
we met freshman year at the Commons in the study room. I don't know if you were watching the football game. I was watching the football game. But it was just, I don't know. I forgot who was watching the game. I don't know if you sat with me or I sat with you. Niggas was just watching the game and like it was just that simple. Niggas became cool after that.
Yeah, bro, we just been cool,
Like,
bro. It's just like
the rest is just
quick
history.
connection, promise.
Yeah. How y'all met?
the same way, nigga? That's how y'all met.
It's really through like
T and
Talia
them.
and yeah. I think
Shout out
T,
Oh
man.
my God.
love y'all, Talia, Yaya. We miss y'all.
Talia, Yaya, Jalen, Gracie.
It's crazy. So let's get into like your major, what you do around Georgia State, you know, stuff like that, the school you go to.
You really should be the ambassador for this shit, bro. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, be honest. You never thought about being a school ambassador?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I really want to get into more school spirit though, like getting involved in school, cause now I was thinking about I don't think I can say it, but I don't care. Like joining 1913, like the 1913 Society, like the most prestigious program we have on campus.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be an ambassador. I just don't like know how.
Wait, you ain't talking about no frat.
No, I ain't talking about no frat. No.
What are their colors? They like.
No, it's like Georgia State.
Oh, I know.
Like
they wear the suit. They wear
Okay.
I know you're talking about. They wear the suits.
And it's like the
Yeah,
top.
I know.
Because you was like, I don't know if I can say this, and then you was there. I'm thinking you
Yeah,
talking
when you
about
said
some
you
other
don't know, I started thinking about frats, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
shit. But it is frats that was made in 1913, so I had that.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, so 1913 Society. I would love to be an ambassador, but I just feel like my face need to be on camp. For real.
I think it should.
And then, I love Georgia State. My major is sports management with a minor in journalism. And so, yeah.
That actually works.
Yeah, and I've been trying to do more stuff like this with the bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like do, really in life, I want to be, have my sports agency. Like I want to have my own firm with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then also want to be like an ESPN reporter, like Stephen A. What Stephen A. be doing. So like, this is the start of all that.
I ain't gonna lie, that definitely fits you, most definitely.
Appreciate that.
Definitely fits you. And I think you definitely need to become an ambassador because when niggas step on Georgia State,
Who else?
everybody, it's what I'm saying. Everybody knows.
Raymond.
Everybody
what I'm
loves Raymond, nigga.
Everybody loves Raymond.
You know what I'm
It's a
saying?
fact.
That's what it is. That's real shit. What made you choose Georgia State though? Like go all the way back to like graduating high school. Like, did you really want to come to college? Was that something that you wanted to do or?
I mean, college was always the plan. It was just like, how? Because I was a late bloomer. I feel like all of us are late bloomers. Like our parents be on this about like we gotta do these scholarships, saying so school can be free and all that type of stuff.
Facts.
And if you in high school right now, like if you watching from high school, please listen to your parents, listen to your folks.
Right.
You want to go to school for free so you can have that extra residual money, and that be for you, and you can just play with that how you want to play with that. But Georgia State wasn't always a plan. It was really Cause I was playing football, and so you know what I'm saying, you niggas that play football always think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to, you know what I'm saying, Georgia, LSU, Bama. But you know what I'm saying, God had different things in mind.
And that's facts though. That's facts.
God had different things in mind, different pathway for me. But
When did you realize that? When it was like, all right.
Gang, I really haven't realized that.
Oh, you still haven't realized
it?
Hey, that's real though.
I mean,
That's real.
like in my heart, I still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still want to play football.
That's real.
Hopefully something changes in my life where I still can. But as of right now, I'm making money.
Yeah.
But to continue on with that, what was the question again?
What made you choose Georgia State?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, so I started doing the scholarships. Like I started honing in on like doing the scholarships, applying to colleges. So originally it was either gonna be Middle Tennessee University, Middle Tennessee State University, or Wingate. Like,
Middle Tennessee, that's where Trey at?
Trey played.
Yeah, shout out Trey.
yeah, shout out my boy Trey. But yeah, and then I had Southern, I had NCAT, I had TSU, and then I was like, let me apply to Georgia State. Why not? I mean, it's in the city. Like my dad was persuading me, like you gonna be in the city, you gonna be home, but not home. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna be doing your own thing in the city. And then I came on a visit. And then that's when everything clicked. And then I went on another visit, like to see like what housing would be like and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I did all of that, and I was like, here we go, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I never went on a visit.
Yeah, so how y'all, like, what made y'all want to come to Jersey? I didn't mean to cut
You
you off.
good. You go first.
Shit. My original plan was I'm going back to Texas. I was going to Texas Southern. I got accepted for there. I got accepted into Clark. I got accepted into Albany State, Kennesaw, and here. And so I'm like, I'm going to Texas. But then reality started to click. I'm like, bro, do I really want to move that far that soon? And then I'm out there by myself. So I'm like, I could do that, but let me start with the small steps to where it's like, I'm not at the crib, but I'm not too far if I want to go back. And plus, I already got, I guess I already got a little, I'm familiar with the area. I've been here, you know, there's nothing new. So it'll just be something to just, you know, get into. So I'm like, I'm going to go with Georgia State because Georgia State seemed like a more diverse and open rather than me going to like a HBCU or something like that, which I would have loved going there, but I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. GSU was just, I don't know, it just gravitated towards me. Yeah. And then did you only apply to like one college too? Did you only apply to like one or two colleges?
No, I applied to Southern in New Orleans. I applied to Clark. No, I applied to Morehouse.
I think I applied to Morehouse too.
You did?
Yeah, I got accepted too. And to think about going back to how Georgia State, like you wanted to go to HBCU.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, if you're thinking about coming to Georgia State, bro, Georgia State is like one of the most diverse schools ever, like I've ever been to.
Facts.
And it's like, I feel like the majority is blacks. And so I would say Georgia State is a HBCU, but not an HBCU because I would call us a PBI.
Yeah.
Because
Georgia State is definitely a PBI.
Yeah,
That's true.
That's not crazy.
We just don't have an historic black type of content.
Yeah.
But now, nigga, we are a PBI.
Then you may catch yourself walking around campus and see a few events that don't look seasoned, and then you're like, okay. Now you get an awakening.
Remember
like, okay.
where you at?
Yeah, exactly. But then you might go around the corner, you might hear a little thumping.
Yeah.
And a lot of, you know what I mean, whooping and hollering, and it's like, okay, now I'm with my people.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I like that.
And another thing is we would lose money. Like the school would lose money if we were to call ourselves HBC. Like the
That's facts.
Alumni would stop giving money to us.
Factual. But you know what's also crazy though?
Yeah.
I chose Georgia State because one, it was the cheapest option. You know, after applying to Clark and Morehouse, I was like, okay, Georgia State, it's got a lot of black people there. And even if it don't, I can just save money, go to Georgia State, do film, and it is 3 HBCUs literally less than 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at Clark. I'm gonna be at Morehouse.
That was another thing. Like we with the center of everything, and everything is around us.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, shit, gotta be a recipe for some good eating,
Hey.
good food, some good cooking.
And we got a little taste of it a couple weeks before freshman year when they moved in. We was on their campus, like, nigga, we went there or something like that. So I definitely think if I would have went to Clark, I would have had a lot of fun. Maybe too much fun. I would have had too much fun, but I don't regret nothing. No.
I feel like being here still is like, I feel like I still feel like a sense of competition.
With who?
Like with other students.
Oh.
And like with me being black as well. Like I still feel like I still feel like a kind of like competitive energy. Is it just me or?
Yeah, because I ain't competing with nobody.
Not necessarily that, but like not necessarily I'm in competition with somebody particular, but it just I don't know. It still feels it's like that.
You feel like you got something to prove because you're black
like
and you in the classroom with white and Indians and Asians. Yeah,
I feel that, but it's just like, in high school, I felt like one of the smartest kids, like in the class, like in the school, and then I get to college, like, I'm ready to start over again. Like, it's crazy.
That's how it is. And I remember in high school, I think it was like a certain percentage of people they got offered to go to do like a summer program at Morehouse, right? That's when I first found out what Morehouse was. So I went to go tour. And I'm like, these niggas here, but I'm not going to this damn. Like that was the first thought. That was my first thought.
Yeah.
And then after we went on tour, we came back to school and it was like put in an application so you can stay over the summer. I told my mom was like, you should do it. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this.
Yeah. But we young, bro. It's like we don't be thinking about the future.
Yeah, I
like,
was thinking about
real talk. I feel like a Georgia State degree is a great degree to have.
Yeah, but Morehouse
being my God. I feel like a Morehouse degree is great to other black men. I feel like in corporate America, they be like, what's Morehouse? You know what I'm saying? I mean, in certain situations.
Nah, that's true though. That's facts.
I think it just depends on who you got.
To.
Yeah, who you got reviewing.
Yeah.
And don't they have like ain't their graduation rate like super high as well?
I believe so. Yeah.
I think it's super high.
Shit, you paying all that? You better.
Or their acceptance rate?
No. Acceptance rate. I don't think the acceptance rate that high.
Yeah, it's their graduation rate. Gotcha. The graduation rate is extremely high, so that's a good thing too. Shout out to Morehouse, man. No cap.
Shout out to Morehouse.
We here at Georgia State. I mean, thugging it out, making it,
making it do what it do.
Making it do what it do, most definitely. So, you get here, and were you already like knowing people here, or were you just like fresh?
Well, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when everybody like comes in freshman year, y'all, before you come, you always got your orientation.
Yeah.
So I came in orientation, and then I was like, because in high school, I would say I wasn't how I am now. I was like,
for real?
Yeah, gang. I mean, I was like I am, but like, I was too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm dialed back now. It was like too much to the point where it was like almost corny. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
I mean, that's high school though, bro.
You feel me? And so now I had like, it's a fresh start. I gotta change who I am, but still be me at the end of the day. So I was trying to be like cool, funny guy. You know what I'm saying? So we get the orientation, just trying to be smooth or whatever. Joined a couple group chats. So I would say I did not know anybody, but I'm still fresh. Yeah. And so we get on campus, banging. Like freshman year, if you was class of 2026 GHU and you was here freshman year, best year of my life, banger year, like swear to God.
So I asked that because it was like after I met you, I would meet more people and everybody knew you. But I'm like, how we been here the same time? This nigga already know 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Yeah, so that's why I was like, has he already known people, or like was that just like a? One thing my dad always tells me is just like, show yourself friendly, like show yourself kind, show yourself approachable. And so that's always what I do. Is like Southern hospitality. I'm always gonna speak to people before they speak to me. I just like being nice. That's really it. I just like being friendly. That's real.
And some females don't like that, but I mean, it's my nature.
Right, it's in my nature to be friendly, but that don't mean I'm trying to talk to you. Like,
exactly, bro. I'm just being nice, bro.
A lot of girls mistake that kindness as to you trying to come on to them.
Who? What was that? That had to be Wednesday, I think. I think it was Wednesday.
Okay.
It's me, Janiyah, and Reese. We just sitting on the green and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody talking. But Janiyah started talking to Reese, like they started talking about a certain situation. So I'm trying to talk, but like they not really fucking with what I'm saying. Yeah. So at this point, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. So this light-skinned girl walked past. I don't know if I should say her name. She go here and shit. I don't know if she watched the part. But I'm thinking of this idea for something to do like a series on my YouTube channel. And so this light-skinned girl walked past, and I'm like, excuse me, they not listening to me. Can you come over here real quick? And I'm talking to her, I'm like, she looked good, yes. I'm not going to deny that fact. But that wasn't why I called her over there. So exactly, I really want somebody else's opinion on this. So I'm asking her, I'm like, yeah, so do you think I should do the conventional spots or the non-conventional spots, like after we go thrifting and stuff like that, blah, 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 blah. She was like, I think you should do the non-conventional spots. I was like, I appreciate it. I'm going to make sure I give you credit. I'm putting all these ideas in the notes. So after the conversation was done, I was like, thank you. And she stood there. I guess she was waiting for me to so can I get your Instagram or can I get your number? And I was like, appreciate it. And I just went back to talking to Reese and them. Yeah. But she stood there for a little time. I'm thinking like maybe she wanted me to get her Instagram or her number. But
did you get it or
no? No. I just genuinely was not on that.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes I want to be on that too, bro. Sometimes I just want to brighten people day. Sometimes people really need that. Like,
and sometimes I just be trolling.
Yeah, I swear to God I do. Like, so like this one time, I'm gonna tell you about a serious moment and a funny moment. So this one time I was just like, I was walking past and I just thought this girl looked real pretty. I was like, excuse me, man. I don't even want to get your Instagram and nothing like that. I just want to tell you look pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was another time, my friend said this at Six Flags one time and then I took it. And so it was like, I'm saying, plus size woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and so I said to her, like, excuse me, I like them wider outside. What are you trying to get into?
Oh, God.
Oh, everything I love.
What'd she say?
I don't even remember. I think she said, excuse me?
And you just walked away?
Yeah, gang, I just walked away.
Nah, everybody need that. Everybody need to get that out once in a while. You know it feel good. You know?
I say shit like that, but it be under my breath. It don't be for them to hear.
Nah, this nigga used to be like, rah. Like,
this nigga.
I used to be like, bro, chill. No.
I be trolling, bro. Like they walk by, I be like, I need that.
Hey, yeah, I remember. Hey, don't that guy be doing it on TikTok? He be making.
Oh yeah, he be like, yeah, nigga switches.
Hell yeah.
And
you gotta get interested. On that. Oh God, that nigga funny as hell.
Yeah, on God.
Nah, let's backtrack to
Damn, do he stay?
You said Pops was instilled that in you younger. Mm-hmm. I know you just told me earlier your Pops is a pastor. Like how was that growing up?
Pops a pastor?
Yeah, gang.
Ooh.
Yeah, gang.
So you grew up in a church?
Yeah. My whole life. I love church, and if y'all boys ever want to come, please. Yeah. What I say, the doors of the church are always open. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So shout out to Redeemer Word. If anybody's gonna watch this, shout out to y'all. Mm-hmm. And being a PK, it has its privileges, and I wouldn't say it has any downsides to it, but it's just like you got to make some sacrifices. Absolutely, you for sure have to make some sacrifices. So, I'm Kojic. That's our denomination, Church of God in Christ, and so it's just like my dad be having to preach, like preaching engagements every like a lot of places, like everywhere across the city, sometimes even like other states, and then we have like bigger conventions. It's like we got one in November. It's called Convocation, and then one in like the summer. That's for like the youth. Like it's called Auxiliaries and Ministries, or shorter for AIM. And so I like being a pastor's kid. Like, and it's like being it's like I don't want to say it like that, but it's like you're the president's kids. You know what I'm saying? Like how Barack Obama, you're like the president's kids almost. And so it's cool. Like I love it.
I feel like it's like a certain picture painted.
It is.
Like against us? Yeah. It is.
Like, how do you feel about that? Like being a pastor's kid, and like people will automatically assume like this a front. When they get outside and they do this, they all kind of crazy, all kind of wild.
Yeah. I don't take no offense to it, but people gonna believe what they want to believe. You have to get to know the person truly before you should make any assumptions. I feel like that's with anything in life. You can never judge a book by its cover. And so I feel like now some PKs are under the stereotype. I would not lie to you. I'd have met some PKs, and not even PKs, there's some church people in general who are like one way in church and then they act another way in the world.
Yeah.
And then it's like the little gray area. You don't want to be in the gray area. You either want to be all the way love God or you're gonna all the way love the world. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like dang. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I like being in PK. I love church. I never stop going to church. Like my parents, now one thing my parents don't do is like they don't force church on me. And so they let me find the love of going to church. You know what I'm saying? So like we got different events like this Sunday, we had and we do it like every third Sunday. But so it's called our youth group is called 412. So shout out 412.
Shout out 412.
And so what we do is like we have you have normal service and stuff like that. So on youth Sundays, we take over. Like the youth do like we preach, we like do like presiding, we sing, we do everything like adults would do, we do in our church. Like the youth does in our church. And then I feel like that's what attracts young people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's what makes young people go to church, be like, like so-and-so kids told they mama and daddy like, oh, I want to come back to this church because the children's church was fun, or like I like the youth. And you got to make yourself approachable too. You know what I'm saying? You got to make yourself. That's going back to being nice and being friendly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to make yourself approachable and friendly and stuff like that. So yeah, man. If you don't go to church and you need a church home, call my phone. You know what I'm saying? My Instagram be somewhere around here somewhere. So yeah.
Nah, facts. That's real.
And so I'm making an open invite. Whenever,
we got you.
Whenever y'all want to come, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely.
What do you think is some like morals that you think your father instilled in you? And like being a preacher's kid, you know, coming, you know, he probably cite the Bible anytime you got in trouble or some shit like that.
Nah, he's not the one to do that. I mean, he does sometimes, but my mom really like pushes the Bible and stuff like that. So like a couple things we do is like always treat women with respect. What else do you do? God, I'm drawing a blank right now. Just be respectful in every situation. Another thing he taught me was to be seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying? Like they know you there, but they not hearing you. I feel like everybody in life should be like that. Like when you're in situations you don't know, or like you trying to get an internship, or you trying to learn from people like that, being seen and not heard. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're seen and not heard, it'll make people want to talk to you, and you'll get knowledge that other people wouldn't listen to because they loud and wrong. And then other things I've been taught. Like right now, what we've been preaching is manifestations. Like you have what you say. Like a couple scriptures I read every morning is hold on, I got it in my notes.
You know, sooner or later, he gonna be like, John 13:1. You gonna be able to cite the whole thing.
I can cite some of them, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna cite some of them, but these are ones I cite every morning. Philippians 4:13, that one says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. We got Proverbs 3:5-6. We got Jeremiah 29:11, and then we got Proverbs 18:21. That one says, life and death is in the power of the tongue, then the love shall eat the fruit thereof. Mm-hmm. And basically, so what that means, like, speaking, like having what you say and not saying what you have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, for example, with y'all podcast, like our podcast is gonna be the greatest podcast to ever come out. Greatest black young podcast to ever come out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like speaking that into existence every day, and then reading your word and to match what you say you're manifesting. Yeah. And so yeah, those are just some of the things my dad has instilled in me that I take every day in life. Right. And like now my friends come to me about like talking to God and things of that nature. Like today, Shanti went with me today and she joined my church. Off the first link. So you know what I'm saying?
That's real, that boy. Yeah, bro. Hey.
Getting souls saved and added to the kingdom, man. That's what my end goal is in life.
That's real.
That's hard.
Did you ever get whippings or anything growing up?
Oh, twin. Oh my God, all the time. All the time, twin. I don't think I stopped getting real talk. I don't think I stopped getting beat till I was like 16.
That's real. Like, real? I said that. I said it. I stopped.
Nah, it's crazy.
I probably stopped in like 7th, 8th grade, and they thought I was crazy when I said that. But like, nah, that's real. Like
I think I got a beating since 5th grade. Bro.
I was really getting whippings in middle school for real. And it was like I wasn't even really, I don't know. I never was the type to, were you a class clown? Like was you, because I was never really a class clown. It was really just, me and my brother would get into it. And
okay,
that's your brother, you don't. And then I was like, okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was a class clown. I would just say, y'all know my personality. Okay. I talk a lot. Yeah. So in school, that's really the only thing, because I was never a bad kid for real. I would just talk too much. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to suffer the consequences of that. Cause like, 'cause me and my dad share the same name. So I'm like, represent him everywhere. That's another thing he taught me. Yeah. Another gem. You represent me and what we are everywhere you go. Cause I would say my dad's sort of a big name in like the Kojic church. And so like people like from like, let's say one day I went to Publix. I was like, hey, you Pastor Randall's son or something like that. I'm like, yeah, how you know that? And it's like, I be watching y'all church online. Or I was at my job the other day and then this lady was like, she seen my name, was like, oh, you Pastor Randall's son? I was like, yes, ma'am. And then so y'all gonna be at our church on Sunday. I was like, yes, ma'am, I see you there. She's like, yeah, I see you there. And so it's like everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying? You represent more than just you. Or like, oh, and another thing, he taught me, he's like, you can make adult choices, but you can't make the consequences. Like, you can't choose the consequences.
Fact.
And so it's just like, that's real right there. Like, you be dropping dimes on me.
That's another thing that was always drilled into my head. There's always consequences for your actions.
Every time.
So that's why when I do stuff, like, of course, I always think about the outcome and I just accept it before. Like, that's why I don't know, especially when it comes to women, I was never I've never been the type to lie. Like, I know what I'm going to get myself into, so whatever that is, it's going to have to go the way it go. And I feel like when you stay real and true to yourself, then the outcome will ultimately weigh in your favor.
Absolutely. And then if you like know you didn't do nothing wrong, like in any type of situation, you good. And another thing he taught me was like, your actions affect more than just you. And that's with everything in life. So like, let's say you get in a situation like you have a kid, God forbid, you know what I'm saying? God forbid.
Nigga, that ain't wood, nigga. That's plastic.
I mean, but y'all get that. But just God forbid, like, that changes your whole life. Like, like everything shuts down. Now you gotta focus on, okay, I gotta make sure everything's set in order for this child. And now like your folks gotta be prepared to become grandparents and all that type of stuff. It's just like, you always wanna make the right actions, the right decisions in every situation.
It's a ripple effect.
I promise you it is.
It's a ripple effect.
Damn. I promise you it is.
So like, can you name a situation and it was like, damn, that's Proverbs, or that's John,
Yeah. So, let's see, which one do I want to use? Yeah, so like, I'll give you two. So it was this one time, like this football thing, right? And so I kept manifesting. Like it was to the point like I wrote down what I wanted done in my life, and I put it on a sheet of paper and I copied it and I put it all around my room and then like on the top of my ceiling. So as soon as I wake up, I see that and I put it like above my TV like in front of my room. And when I get up, I see that on the side of my wall over here. I look over there, I see that on the side of the wall over here. I get up and see that, and I even put it on my bathroom mirror. So like, and then like when it was looking down, I kept on saying it, kept on believing, kept on speaking. And then the coach got fired or he left. And then
wait, Westlake or State?
No, State. So like, and then cause it was real quiet cause they didn't have no walk-on trials this year. And so it got real quiet and I didn't know what was going on. But I just kept believing and praying and kept saying my confessions. And then he left. And then, okay, so that gave me a new hope. Like we finna get a new head coach. Maybe we finna do walk-on trials, all of that stuff. And then God put me in the door with the ex-NFL star. I say, Muhammad Sanu, shout out to you, my boy. Yeah, so shout out to Muhammad. And then, so like, then now I was kept believing, like my faith got stronger and like what I was saying and confessing and stuff like that. And so, and then it got to the point where I wouldn't say it's a walk-on tryout, but it was like some little camp. And I went to that and I showed out and I did what I had to do. And then, but still like nothing really came out of that until another thing my dad also teaches me, never take no for an answer in the right situations. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make that clear. Never take no for an answer in the right circumstances and situations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
And so
hey, make that clear, nigga. You hear them say make that clear.
Yeah. Now if a girl says no means no. Take that no for an answer.
Please take
But like for things
hilarious.
you want in life and pursuing in life other than women, don't ever take no for an answer. And so I never took no for an answer. And I was just talking to like the receiver coach, and then he put me on to like the person under him, and then he gave me some other coach's number. And so I was talking to him for a little bit, and then but he wasn't really getting back to me. And then he ended up texting me like, oh, I apologize, but hit me after the season for the walk-on tryouts. And I was like, okay. So, God, I'm still going on this other path, and I'm still trusting and believing in God that things gonna work out. So he said, hit me after the season over with, and then we're gonna have like the trials in January or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's that situation. And so I just kept saying, that's the Proverbs 18:21.
So you still training?
Yeah. Okay. And also just staying in shape and stuff like that. And so that's that. And another situation, it's happened recently, so like ain't gonna put no names, my bad. Ain't gonna put no names out there. So like I was with like some partners of mine.
Yeah.
And we was hanging out. And what happened? Oh, so we went, we were celebrating this girl's, she was having a celebration of something of some sort, right? Mm-hmm. Like for YouTube or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And then so we go out and say we having fun, and then this girl, like, I met her, it's like a couple weeks, like when KSU first started school. Mm-hmm. And then it was a friend of the Gyruses. And
you said no names, bro. No names.
I said my partner name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say the girl name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was a friend of my boy Jai. Shout out Jai.
Facts.
And then so he put me on, and we was talking for a little bit. And then she was at the girls' event, right? And then we clicking, and then we on the way, cause she had a B&B, and then we was going to Bolero. Mm-hmm. And so as we heading towards Bolero, we get in a car. Like I'm with her, like I'm riding with her, mm-hmm. and she gets a car accident, like while I'm in the car. But it wasn't bad though. It was like a little tap. Mm-hmm. And she was like, she wasn't drunk or nothing. Like she may have had like a few shots, but I was like, we pulled into like the little gas station. I started taking over driving. And then, so we get to Bolero. We have a good time at Bolero. And then she cooked, like overly drunk, but still like in good shape. And she didn't eat before, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know how people be when they don't eat before they get drunk, they cook.
Automatically.
Yeah. And so we driving back to the girl's crib, and then she just started hurling out of nowhere. Like it gets in her hair and all that type of stuff. So like to cut the story short, I'm ready to go home. Yeah. I'm ready to go home.
That's real.
And so like
that shit make you be like mad. Like, bro, what you doing, bro? Tighten up.
So like it's time to go home. But the thing is, I roll with my partners to the Airbnb, and then I roll with the girl like to Bolero. And I roll with the girl back to the other girl who we were celebrating spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Where she was sleeping at? She wasn't sleeping at. Okay.
This is just where we was, because the girl that I met, mind you, she go to Kennesaw.
Yeah. All right.
And so she still cooked, right? And so I gotta get home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom be tripping, because on Saturdays, I roll my mom, she won't be in the house like at a certain time before, you know what I'm saying? Because we got church on Sundays, and she wants to be prepared. So, because now we gotta, we do two services. We do like 8 a.m. and then a 10:30 service. Ooh. Yeah. Gang. I'll be cooked on Sunday.
I know I'm already knowing.
Late, like really late. And then, and so I gotta get home. But the thing is, my mom just came from a trip out of town. Mm-hmm. And so she was overly tired, and that's what I didn't know. Mm-hmm. And so I really could have just stayed out, you know what I'm saying, did what I had to do. Yeah. But I had to get home, and then I didn't know how to wait, because my partners wasn't ready to go yet, because they was sliding on some of the girls there. And they was like, you know what I'm saying, hugged up on them.
Enjoying it.
And so, but it's time for me to go home. Cook. Like the night cook. Like after a certain hour, there's only a few things that open. You know what I'm saying? Really only one thing, and that's legs.
And Waffle House.
There's a Waffle House and legs.
Legs and Waffle House.
And cookout.
And cookout.
And can never forget about cookout. And then none of the three was open for me. So it's time for me to go home. And so, but the girl, mind you, the girl was still drunk. So she walked out the room, headed toward her car. I'm thinking she might be good now. She done had some water. She done sit down, close her eyes for a little bit. Like we about to get ready to go. And so we get in the car. She talk about, Raymond, I'm still drunk. Can you take me home? Shawty live in Kennesaw. I live south side of Atlanta. Yeah, that's like 40-50 minute drive. So I was between a rock and a hard place.
Hey, it takes a good man.
Yeah, man. And so if I would have did things differently, but what I did do, I just went home. So I drove her to my car and I went home. And so now I feel bad about it now, cause later she got into a car accident. Ooh, after, but she's okay though. She's okay. Yeah, again.
2 in a day?
Yeah, 2 in a day, and she just got that car. Like it's a brand new car.
And it's messed up.
No, it's not messed up. Like it's still able to, it's like a little scrape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So like, I'm gonna ask, and I was just like,
maybe I should have just took her
Christ
home.
strengthened me, man. Just got. And I was talking to my dad about it. He was like, communicate. He was just like, always communicate. That's another thing he be teaching me. Like, if you communicate, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, if you would have said, oh, Dad, I gotta take this girl because she's drunk and it's like nobody else to take her home, so I gotta take her home. But it's just like my mom be tripping over that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, and I just met this girl too, for real. It's just like, I'm gonna choose my mama over you. Like, forget. I hope you make it safe. Like, I'm gonna pray for you. Like, I hope you make it safe. But I gotta worry about my mama. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is my question to y'all boys. Like, what would y'all have done? Would y'all have taken her home, or would y'all have?
I ain't gonna lie. See, where was your car at?
Commas. And we was like in Buckhead.
Being that my folks not strict.
Either she would have came with me and stayed with me and left out in the morning.
Yeah.
Or I would have took her home and took her car to my spot. And then I would have gave her car later down the road that day or something.
Yeah.
Being in if I could figure out a way to get her home and then I probably had to call an Uber or something.
Yeah.
I think I'd do it. Now, would I be mad doing it? Like, why the fuck would you get drunk and then can't drive yourself home? Like, would I be mad doing it? Maybe, but like, the greater good of me would just be like, make sure this girl get in the house safe. Like, it's too many niggas outside. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't know her, but like, you still feel that certain duty to make sure
she was in my protection. Yeah, you're right. But so, girl, if you're watching, I really am sorry.
he is apologizing.
I hope you got some forgiveness in your heart towards me. You know what I'm saying? I truly am sorry.
The thing is, you live and you learn, brother.
Man.
That's all you can do.
Life, I feel like you don't take losses in life. You only get lessons.
Facts. I feel like once you get that, then you will be more accepting of the things that come to you in your life.
Absolutely. You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
A lot of people run away from the losses or try to shy away from it, but it's ultimately a lesson.
Take it head on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to say sucker free in a life full of lollipops. You know what I'm saying?
I was wondering how you gonna add this in there. I was like, where you gonna say it?
Yeah, man, I'm just trying to say sucker free in a life full of lollipops.
It's real. But
it's real though. I mean, I definitely had to do that before.
We were talking about college. Can we talk about best moments of freshman year?
My whole year.
Or let's say, best moments in college this far. We in year 3.
Yeah.
We 3-year sentence. I mean, no, we got a 4-year sentence.
Yeah.
We did 3 years already.
Yeah.
Best moments in the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would definitely say when I was living on campus and freshman year, like our whole freshman year, like for me personally, it was never a dull moment. Like every night had something new going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was
always some funny shit going on.
Bro, and racetrack was still booming. Like it wasn't it was like,
the racetrack.
I'm not gonna lie. Freshman year for us, like racetrack wasn't what it was last year. Like racetrack was cool. Like it wasn't a whole lot of shooters. Racetrack was smooth.
Yeah, freshman year racetrack wasn't bad.
Yeah, at all. Like
that's when the block parties and shit was going on too.
Yeah,
somebody definitely got shot that day. I mean, shot that year.
I think it was before it got as bad as it was. Like, but we wasn't seeing bodies laid out at the, you know what I mean? Students wasn't dying right there at the, you know what I mean? Broad daylight.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Didn't somebody jump? Wasn't that a thing one time? Somebody jumped from the mix.
That was the mix. That was
a parking deck. It
was across from
No. Somebody jumped at the racetrack, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I could be tripping. I do remember the whole thing with the parking deck though. That shit was crazy too.
I remember that. But nah, bro, I can remember.
It's hard to choose.
Them late night walks to Central Cafe. And I run into y'all niggas out there. I'm like, damn, these niggas still out. I'm like, hey, these niggas
putting in overtime.
Oh God, I swear to God, they was the definition of overtime. I'm talking about network to the max. I'm talking about. I'm like, damn, these niggas, like, they at it for real. I'm like, right.
Yeah, it'd be nice on prom. I wouldn't leave the cafe till 5 in the morning, gang. No, yeah, like it be devious. Like 5 in the morning, and then you got a class at 9 a.m. Like,
yeah,
I never got sleep. Freshman year, I promise to God, I was sleep deprived. I never got sleep my whole freshman year.
Nah, freshman year was amazing. Freshman year was dope.
And then that was the year we went to Miami too. Like, your boys didn't go to Miami, did y'all?
Never.
I mean, Miami was cool. I wish we would have did more stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we just went to the strip every day and ate Raising Cane's. But don't get me wrong, like, it was fun, like sliding on the females and all that stuff. That was fun. But it's like, yeah, sophomore year was, I enjoyed sophomore year.
I enjoyed sophomore year too, brother. I can't cap.
Did you?
did too. Yeah.
I enjoyed sophomore and freshman year. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to choose a moment. Like,
Like,
I could just be like, this
I
shit
don't have
was the
one
highlight.
specific moment. But junior sucks. Like, this is true. Like,
I don't know if it's because I'm
year.
not on campus or
Gang, I'm
if
on
I'm
campus.
getting older.
I think it's that too, but gang, I'm on campus. No, I don't live on campus. I be here every day. So like, I be here every day. Like, it's nothing popping. Like,
Nah, I feel like we getting old too.
yeah, it's when we finna be 21. Like
I ain't gonna lie. The first 2 years, it was like you would see a lot of familiar faces every day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know nobody when I go outside nowadays. Everybody is new. I feel like the longer we stay in, the more of us get filtered out. So it's just a bunch of new young. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's true.
And
yeah.
they wasn't on they was not on the timing that we was on. Like we came in pipe.
Came in on.
One of the biggest classes.
Oh God, yo, class of 26, man. Love y'all, man.
Yeah. Nah.
No cap.
But I don't know. I used to
Anytime we had like a game night with some females, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that was the go-to.
that'd be
I
the
swear to
vibe.
God,
That's better than going out and having to stand in line and wait and pay for parties. Y'all gonna realize that sooner or later, bro. Just get you a nice group of young women. You know what I mean?
That could cook.
You know what I mean? That can cook, clean. You know what I mean? have a good time. Know they limit when they drinking. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And just
And some that know when they welcome is overstayed.
yeah, bro.
That know how to like get some girls around you that know when to leave and how to leave.
Yeah, I feel like that's just another thing. Like I learned in life, like always have you like one or two good female friends, like an actual true friend. Cause
I got more than that.
yeah, I do too. But I'm just saying, because you always need a female's perspective on something. Because like, let's say you go on a date and then a girl throwing you hints, but you don't know, so you talk to your female friend about it, and she's like, "Boy, you didn't catch that or that or that." Because women and men,
She was ready to go.
you feel that? Women and men are two totally different like beings and creatures. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Because women think like this, like they got 10 things going on in their mind, while we stuck on like, "How was your day?" You know what I'm saying?
No, for real though, because I was a little minute ago, for real. I'm on the phone in the car with some of my homegirls, but I'm on the phone with somebody I'm talking to, and I got them playing on speaker, so like my homegirls can hear, right? And it wasn't like nothing crazy, like we won't argue or nothing, but like just the tone of her voice. My homegirls was like, "Is this bitch cool?" Like,
Yeah.
she straight. Like, and I was like, "Yeah, she good." Like, I'm talking like it's regular. Like, yeah, she sound good. But then I hung up. She was like, she sound like something wrong with her. You need to call and ask if she cool and text her, ask if she good or something like that.
That's what I'm saying, gang. Like you always need a female's
But
perspective
see,
on it.
Whole
it's
time she
pros.
won't
It's
good.
pros and cons to this lifestyle that we live.
Yeah.
Because when we want to take someone serious, it's why you always with. What you know what I mean? You got so many girls around. All these girls know you. Why is that?
Yeah.
But then again, it's like you also got to be with somebody who's willing to accept the fact
Yeah.
that you know, you got platonic relationships with. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, one thing I would say, like when dating, and this for like men, boys and girls, you teach people how to treat you. So with that, like
It's facts.
you feel what I'm saying? Like with that, so basically, when you teach people how to treat you, like let's say you want on a date, I want flowers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta open my door. You know, open my door for the car. Open my door like we walking in somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Help me sit. Like pull my chair out when we sit down. You know what I'm saying? Just simple things like that. That you need to teach. And on a guy's perspective, like. If I just want to be in your presence, like we can be in the same room but not talking to each other. Like you gotta teach a girl like stuff like that, or like don't be talking too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just vibe, baby.
Yeah.
Just.
If it's one thing I learned, if it's two things I learned, I learned to one, be real observant the first time y'all link. Like be real observant. Like you could tell like what she done been accustomed to and all that shit by the way y'all just. If y'all just hang out, say y'all go get ice cream, like the most simplest thing.
Yeah.
right? She quick to touch the door, or she quick to pull out her card. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
need one like that quick.
not on the
I ain't
first
mad
day.
at it.
I feel like
I ain't mad at it.
I don't know. Like for me, I feel like if we talking like the first day, if I asked you to come out, I'm gonna pay for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, well,
Right.
so how do you,
Absolutely.
so how do you feel about if a girl was to ask you to come out? Do you expect her to?
I'm not
necessarily
expecting her,
not
but
necessarily
I'm like, okay,
but
cool. Like, you want to pay,
ask
you
me
can
to
pay.
come out. You see what
You
I'm
asked me
saying?
to come
Like,
out, you can pay.
What you think about that?
But I'm not gonna force her to be like, shit, you told me I gotta come outside. You paying for this. Nah, I ain't like that. I'm still gonna pull out my card, pump fake, maybe. If she stopped me, I'm just gonna put that motherfucker back. I ain't tripping.
Yeah. Another thing is like, ladies, like if a guy take you on a date and he not prepared to pay for it, make sure, you know what I'm saying, you keep a little cash on you, or you have some money on your card so you can just waiter split this check and dip. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Like, ladies, like, or guys, like let's say she take you out and then she asks you to go out with her, you know what I'm saying? And then, but she still expects you to pay for it. All right, pay for it, be cool about it. Just don't ever text her no more, gang. It's over, it's wraps.
It's
Yeah,
right.
it's always. I think that's a part of like growing up and being a good leader. It's always.
Yeah.
It's always a certain way to go about something,
Absolutely.
regardless if they don't go in your favor or not. So just remember that in your head, young king.
So yeah, the two things I was talking about, one, be observative, check things out, because that will, like, you will see that shit play out in front of you.
Yeah.
Going further down the line if you choose to do that with that girl. And then the second thing is for me, like, I'm a social person. So like when I'm with girls, I tend to like be open. Like my personality is very open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Open book.
Open book, you know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Not necessarily.
Okay.
They ain't that open. I'm talking about like personality wise though.
Yeah.
She could feel the energy and shit like that. I had to learn like to scale that back a little bit. Like first date, you don't deserve it. Second date, you don't deserve it. Third date, I might start opening up now. But like, but for me, that's like draining to me. Like, cause I want to be me.
I get what you're saying, but for me personally, I feel like it's so many different sides of me. So depending on how I feel that day, that's the sides you're gonna get. But ultimately, I plan on you seeing the whole 360 of ins and outs of me. But like you said, first date is it's calm. I just give you a glimpse of what life is. You know what I'm saying? What life could be.
Show you how great I am. Yeah. But one thing I would say to your point, Kyle, I would say just be your authentic self to him.
But like,
Just be
that's
authentic self.
real. I mean, that's real. But I just be feeling like sometimes when situations be going like left or in, I just be like, damn, I probably gave this girl a little too much to see. A little too much to see, because now there's somebody else out in the world that goddamn know that part of me, and I don't even be too comfortable for everybody to know that part of me. And,
Like,
you know that.
some deep secrets and stuff like that.
Deep secrets, but maybe just talking. She probably got something up out of me. She asked the right question and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I would say when you be your authentic self, you can never be in the wrong.
That's real.
Because at the end of the day you're being true to yourself.
Yeah.
So you can never be wrong. It got to be something they did for y'all to break up. You know what I'm saying?
And in regards to that, like what you saying, she probably got some up off of you. I personally wouldn't look at that as like, damn, she got me. Like, I'm a blessing to somebody. Like, I just helped her. I probably could have helped her get through this or solve this. Or whatever. Even though you're not meant to be with me.
Yeah.
You could still.
No, I'm saying like in terms of like telling her like you got. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it might just be me. I got sides of myself that I'm not like. I got friends, but my friends don't know the whole
scope.
1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like they get a certain part of me because that's what benefits them, and I'm
That's
cool
what you tell
with.
them.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what you let them know about
You feel me?
Absolutely.
So it's like, all right, being with a girl is like, okay, I'm ready to open up. Like I want to open up, but I'm not finna keep opening up to every single body. Like, and then you feel like you get with somebody, and then you opening up a tad bit more than you did the last time, and it's like, okay. You got a little more out of me than the last person did. Y'all trying to play with me now. Like, at some point, I'm gonna be naked out this bitch. You feel me? No.
Hey, hold on. Hey, wait.
No, you get what I'm saying? No, like at some point, I'm just gonna be exposed, and like there's gonna be too many people out here that say they know that part of Kai.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it kind of loses value to other people's.
You know, bro, I've never been on the second date. Like, yeah, I've never been on the second date. Like, it's just been a whole bunch of first dates. Cause, bro, like, with me, this is how I look at first dates, right? I look at it as, now since I'm older, I look at it as, could I see myself being with you like for a certain amount of time, like a certain period of time?
Right.
Like, am I able to tolerate you?
Do I want you for real?
Yeah, like, do I see myself? Yeah, do I see myself with you? Do I want to tolerate you? And then after the date, no, bro. Like, it's just like some of them, like, I'm not messing with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like I'm not feeling it at all. Like, we could be friends, but I don't want to take it no further. Like, you got a free meal out of me, but you won't get another one.
I think I'd be tripping there too, though. I'd be tripping there too, like.
What you mean?
Cause like for the longest I just been wanting that. So it's like with any guy, like any girl, I almost said
Yeah,
God.
oh God, you almost
God,
said
I'm tripping.
that.
Hey, yo,
Hey, look, no,
Diddy.
and not for real though, with any girl, it's like, okay, the first date, okay, cool. Like I could do this again, not really looking at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, so eager to have that. I don't really be analyzing the situation. Like maybe I don't fuck with you for real. That's probably just dead it at that.
Nah, I don't know.
But do you have a conversation with them after that and be like, you know, we went on the first date, but I'm just not cool with fucking with you, so we're not taking this nowhere.
But the crazy thing is though, like, Shawty told me like, oh my God, like, I love this day. Like, this probably like one of the best days I had. But to her, cause I'm a great guy. You know what I'm saying?
But how many times have you done that specific date?
Like,
Never mind. We don't even got to explain.
Man, I'm an open book, man. I do not care. But I don't take every girl to the same place. If you're watching this and you say you might be one of my little vibes, I promise you, you have not gone to the same place another female has got.
Facts.
But
Let that be known.
What was the question? How do I feel about like taking girls on the same date or something?
No, like, okay, so like, you know how she said like, yo, this is probably the best date I've been on, But like, in your mind, you done took 3 other girls on a similar date. And it's like, this is just first date type shit. How are you so impressed by, like, nobody else is giving you this type of attention or treatment? That's a red flag.
That's a part of examination too. That's another thing. Like, how have I just done the bare minimum and you are?
And that's the best to you.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's another.
Let's go for not having a father.
But then again, damn.
Hey, but hold on. No. Wait. We're not dogging the women.
No, we're not.
Bad.
We love y'all. We do.
I promise God. Hey,
sometimes they be feeling bad.
Now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm here. Y'all here for a good time, not a long time. And that's what I'm with right now. But in the few, like women without dads, they have no self-respect for themselves.
Most of the time.
But when I get married though, I need you to have your daddy in your life. Like,
that's one of the things on my list now.
I gotta pick up where he left off. You know what I'm saying? Like with my sister, because I got a little sister. Shout out to you, Rain. You know what I'm saying? She had like my dad like gives her the world, and then can't no guy just, you know what I'm saying, do pity and then
incite her.
Yeah. And then one thing she's learned from that, like, oh, you gotta do this and that, because this is what my daddy did for me. And so if you're not coming like this, that, and that, we can't like be compatible. And that's how I feel like when that's what a wife is. You know
but that's not just monetary say though, because the dad shows up in plenty other ways than that. So don't just be like, I got a dad, so he paid my bills, so what you gonna do? That ain't what we saying. That ain't what we saying. That ain't what we saying.
I'm talking about like,
but I feel like nowadays that's what they get that so confused with.
They
like,
do.
You think I'm supposed to pick up everything that your father was paying for? No, that's what you have a father for.
Yeah, right. So like,
he ain't done with his job until he did.
Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. The qualities of what I mean is like a good protector, a good provider, a good caretaker, somebody to talk to, somebody
who supports you.
You know what I'm saying? Someone who wants
encourages you.
Come on now.
You feel me, twin?
Preaching, brother.
We done had these talks already. You feel what I'm saying?
Come on now.
Like, bro, that's on my list, bro. I'm just not dealing with a girl who ain't got a good relationship with her father. That ain't to say like her father had to have raised her and stuff like that, but you got to have a good relationship with your father.
Like, you got to be.
Because if you don't, then it's probably an underlying thing that goes, but you probably don't respect him. And if you don't respect your father, it's going to be hard for you to respect another man.
Come on now.
That's real.
That's factual.
It correlates.
It does.
So how long is your list of like what your girl got to be?
How long is my list?
Yeah.
I don't got too many restrictions. It ain't too many crazy shit, but the father thing is one. Got to be artistic in some way.
Okay, let's go through. Let's all say.
You got to be artistic in some way. I feel like because I'm gonna need my partner to be somebody I could bounce off of, and somebody that could bounce off of me and like inspire each other. That ain't a deal breaker though. You know what I'm saying? I could do it without it. it's that father thing. It's that I want to see how you treat like your younger siblings or your cousins, or how you talk to your mom, and what kind of relationship would you have with your parents. Like, I don't know. I just got to see them in certain situations. But the father thing, are you soft? Can I bring the softness about you? Like, how do you feel about being vulnerable? How do you feel about opening up? You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I'm not too comfortable with opening up.
Right.
And if you ain't too comfortable with opening up,
What we doing here?
where we gonna find the compatibility? I need somebody to offset me. So I don't need nobody that's just like me, but I just need somebody that have enough attributes that I can benefit her and she can benefit me at the same time.
It's a partnership, bro. It's
a partnership.
100.
For me, I would say like you got to be submissive. For sure. Why you make?
I know that's real though. That's real. That's
like
real.
you have to submit to. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I got going on with my program, you have to be.
I love that program. I love
you see
that.
what I'm saying? That's real. Like that's real.
Hold on, before you continue though. So like right now, since we're all young, are y'all dating to marry or y'all dating for fun right now still?
I'm dating to marry, bro.
You dating to marry?
I can't lie to you. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I'm dating for fun. At this point, I'm dating for fun. I'm done with this.
I'm not opposed to that, but I feel like I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna say this. It's situational, depending on who you run into. But right now, I feel like with what I got going on, who I'm with, I feel like I'm dating to marry.
Shout out to you.
Because I'm seeing like a lot of the qualities align with. I don't know. Like I see certain stuff, and it's just a 360. Like okay, this is I'm on the right path.
Yeah.
Right path. So of course, submissive, tolerance level. Like you got to be able to deal with
What you got
the
going on?
ups and downs. You see what I'm saying?
Cause you're a busy man.
Exactly. Selfishness to a certain extent. You don't have. I don't feel like you should always be about me 100% of the time because you have to tend to yourself and your needs. You see what I'm saying? Of course, you got to be caring, extremely caring. I don't know. You got to.
like I'm a man already.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I get you.
You got to be willing to sacrifice. Yeah, I feel like satisfying a lot of your personal needs at the moment may have to be sacrificed due to a certain situation that we couldn't avoid. For example, long distance. You see what I'm saying? You gotta make certain sacrifices.
Yeah, you do.
You gotta make a lot of sacrifices. You see what I'm saying? If you're not up to that with me, then
Is it long distance or is it she in Atlanta?
Yeah, right now. But but even then, as for now, but for the future as well. With my career, my job, I don't know where I'm gonna end up at. We could be traveling doing this. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not with you for X amount of time. Is you willing to hold it down and put your pride to the side and wait for me? You see what I'm saying? For whatever that may be.
That ain't to say you got to, but
Yeah,
are
you don't
willing
have to. If you don't want
are
to,
you
then
willing
you
to?
simply just won't.
That's just something I need to know.
Exactly.
That's something I need to know. Facts.
How about you, brother?
Factual.
No, my bad. Can I take this, my mom?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
good, brother. You're good.
My bad. Hello. I'm shooting a podcast with my friends. It's called Makai and Caleb. They're gonna come to church one Sunday too.
One Sunday, mama. One Sunday.
One Sunday. They're my friends. Georgia State. So they be busy and I be busy.
That's facts. I would have said put on speaker.
Not long. Not long. Maybe like maybe close to an hour almost. Yeah. Like after I drop Shanti off. Probably not much longer. We just having a good conversation. I'm dropping time. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I got you. I got you, didn't I? Okay. All right, love you. No, I'm not. All right, bye-bye. Cause we was in the middle of the shooting the thing. I didn't want to interrupt it. Yeah, we're like recording it. I got you. I got you. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Sorry for the short intermission, guys.
No, that just goes to show, like, bro,
you know what I'm saying?
we still college students, bro.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we somebody.
A few more things though. Family oriented. You gotta be family oriented.
Factual.
Once I see how my nephew gravitates towards you, that ultimately is my answer right there.
Oh, your little nephew?
Yeah, my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
If he like you and and he really want to be around you, okay, that says something.
Mm-hmm.
The dedication, your hard work and drive. If you can't stick to one thing and be here for this, then like I don't know, it's maybe petty, but like, nah, I ain't even gonna say that.
Nah, go ahead, man, go, bro. Say what you gotta say.
But like, if you like a job hopper, like you see what I'm saying? You can't stick to one task because it's everybody else's fault except yours.
Oh my God,
That
boy.
says something. You see what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. And like, I personally respectfully can't be with somebody or don't want to be with somebody who has been with a whole bunch of other people, like relationship-wise. Like you had 6-7 boyfriends in the span of X amount of time.
Yeah,
I'd rather be with somebody who had 1 or 2 for a lengthy amount of time. You see what I'm saying? That shows dedication. That shows, you see what I'm saying? That you were willing to stick it out with one person, and it just didn't work out.
How many girlfriends have y'all had? Like true girlfriends have y'all had? Then I'll say my list. This one. How about
For
you?
this one.
Nigga, you had more than one girlfriend.
2.
Oh.
Only 2. That's what I'm saying. Before this one.
So two for you. How much?
Yeah, 0.
You too, twin.
No, for real.
I've never had a
Both of
girlfriend
y'all
before.
is in 0. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of figured once you said the second date thing, because I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it hasn't been many females that have left with just a first date for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, bro, really, truly, honestly, bro. The real reason I've never been in a relationship, truly, honestly, I'm scared of that commitment game. Like I'm like locked in for a little bit. But now since I'm older, like I think it's time. It
But
might
like,
be great.
It do give you FOMO when you thinking about getting into a relationship with somebody. Be like, damn, I'm about to miss out on so much because I gotta worry about somebody else.
Let me tell you. I never had that thought because I felt like regardless of how much time I quote unquote lose, when I'm in or out the relationship, I'm still going to be him. Women are still going to gravitate towards me.
Talk to me.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I was never really scared of a commitment thing. It was just, I don't know. I never really been scared of it. Like I feel like as long as you know yourself that you're that guy, regardless of the relationship, bro, you're always gonna.
And that's what my females friends were saying. Like, bro, when you know you look good and you know you can get females, it's not gonna leave because you get a girlfriend. It's just like slows down. Like,
if anything,
Exactly.
If anything,
can
spike up.
They start facts.
I promise you.
That's why I keep everything.
Just try it out one time. But yeah, my list though, I would say number 1, she gotta love God, and she gotta go to church consistently.
You gotta believe in something
here and there, and not just TLR. Even though I'm not dogging anybody who go to TLR, but like you need more than that. Like you need Sunday service, you need like a Bible study night, and sometimes like this past Friday, like our youth department we did a prayer. So like we prayed for about like I think from like 7 to 8, and so we just prayed about. So like our prayer focus is we got 5 things when we pray. We got worship, we got intercession, we got supplication, we got praise, and then we got worship again. And then so.
Yeah, how y'all doing? Oh yeah, you good?
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. And so it's like I said, we got a worship, intercession, supplication, praise, and worship again. And so what that consists of worship, like you start off with prayer, like singing a song, giving God glory, giving God his honor, giving God his praise. Intercession is when it means like you pray for somebody else. Like we praying for our nation, we praying for the president coming up, because we gonna need God with these 2 candidates we got this year. And then supplication is when you pray for yourself, like pray for things like you want, and like pray for your family, pray for your goals in life and stuff like that. And then praise is just giving God the glory again, and then worship, same thing, giving God the glory. And so yeah, that was pretty good. So like you gotta go to church, be consistent, and also be involved. Number 2, you gotta have some intelligence. Like I don't want no dumb chick. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart. 3, you gotta be goal driven. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have things you want to accomplish in life.
Like all that shit for me is already filtered out.
For real?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still good to name.
Yeah, it is.
And number 4 would probably be
You need to stop cussing.
yeah. I had to stop, gang. Well, I'm trying my best to.
Me too. Well, I'm under bricks.
Yeah. And so, what else? What else I had to say? What I say? I said, gotta love God, intelligence, goal driven. What else you gotta be? I don't want no trophy wife, bro. I want somebody with some substance. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody, like, you gotta be able to hold a conversation. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? Like pick me up when I'm down. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying, push me to want to accomplish my goals and stuff like that. What else they gotta be? Really, bro, to be honest with you, I know it may sound a little weird, but I want like to marry a woman or date a woman, like somebody like my mother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that sounds weird, but like she's like she's very artistic and creative. She's very kind, she's very loving, she's very caring, she's very like she loves God, she's goal driven, she's very supportive. Yeah. So I like all those, like how we just said daughters need somebody, like they need to have their daddies in their life. Us men need to have our mothers in their life. Like if we don't treat our mother good, why would we treat some random woman good? You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be mad if somebody had on their list for, like, if a girl had on her list, like the person she want to talk to need to have their father and their mama in their life. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I mean, that's the goal, but like some circumstances aren't built for that.
You just slimmed out a whole bunch of niggas, but yeah, I mean, facts.
Yeah, but like, so like, I really ultimately want somebody like my mother, you know what I'm saying?
I think where we feel a lot of young relationships, I'm saying young relationships, like nigga ain't still young, but I feel like today a lot of relationships fail because of the trophy thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's more so of how it looks and what they portray on the media versus the core values and the deep connection of the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because on camera, on social media, we may be good, but as soon as I post this, we back arguing, we back. So that's why I've never really been the type to run to the media to showcase, like, because what I feel like what I got is treasure. You know what I mean? When you get treasure, you know what I mean?
Hold on tight.
Exactly. You hold on, keep that to yourself. You don't even let too many people know that, hey, I just found the X marks the spot. You see what I'm saying? I'm not about to go post up and, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like that's when when I get in my relationship, the internet's not gonna see. Like we're not posting no pictures together. The internet's, you might get like a little glimpse here and there, but they're not seeing like what I really got going on behind the scenes, because everybody don't need to know what you got going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then that allows people to make their own speculation.
Absolutely.
Depending on, that's why you need to get a solid person, because depending on how solid that person is, they could make or break themselves off of the speculation of an outsider. But it's like, how are you gonna let an outsider make speculation on what we got going on?
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk your truth, sir. Yeah, bro, I need somebody with high self-esteem. Like, you gotta have high self-esteem. And you gotta have good friends too. Like good friends around you that like are supportive and caring, and they gotta look good. I don't want no girl who got ugly friends. Like, what? Because at the end of the day, the bros gotta get put on. You know what I'm saying? The bros gotta eat like I'm eating.
Like niggas like you, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, you gotta have some good looking friends.
Because niggas like him?
No.
Wait, what you mean by that?
No.
Nah, I'm playing.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
Shot was just shot, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? He been good, and it's like, where I'm at.
Yeah.
Where my live at?
Nah.
You got me, bro.
Yeah, I got you. You know what? We'll talk, guys.
They be taking, bro. And
That's true.
I feel like a lot of times people don't know their personnel. I know my personnel.
Talk to me.
They wouldn't even align with what you got going on.
Okay.
Why would I even?
That boy cleaned that up too fast.
Waste his time.
Exactly.
Because time is money.
Exactly.
And you can't make time back. And so you lose on money.
Hello.
Talk to me.
That would just be me saying you up for failure, brother. I would
That's
never
real.
do such.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Smooth talking way out of that one.
You see what I'm saying? I would never do such. That's a fact. But nah, speaking of that, like, I know the opposite side of the spectrum would be like the deal breaker. So like, what exactly is like a no-brainer? Like you said, what would a girl have to display for you to be like, no second date? For all of y'all, for everybody, what would you say?
Gang, like if you're annoying, bro, I don't want. Like we could be friends, but I just don't want to be around you. Like on no date type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm thinking the second date is almost necessary because I know you're not gonna show me everything I need on that first date.
but like when you know, you know.
Exactly.
Like I just know. You know what I'm saying? Like I know this not gonna work out. No cap.
That whole excitement thing, being too excited.
Now I like when the girls overly geek. Like
I don't
keep
like
geeking, baby. You know what I'm saying? Geek over. No cap.
I don't like the excitement. Like that was one of the best outings I went on. Cause I know where I'm taking you first.
Where you
You know what
going?
I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that, but
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I keep my locations to a minimum.
I understand.
Park, ice cream, something real.
hey, I'm not
I feel
looking
like
to
first
spend that
date,
much money.
ice cream is essential. Oh, I got a spot for all the bros out there who need a spot. Like after a date, I promise God, I'm saying I'm putting y'all on, bro. These
You better not
gems
say
I
Jenny's,
dropping.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
You better not say Jenny's, bro.
No, gang. See, yeah, you not put on.
No, I'm
yet.
just saying that, like, don't say
Jenny's
Jenny's.
cool,
'Cause
though.
Jenny's is cool. It is cool, but I'm saying like that ain't no like.
But it's something better than Jenny's though.
What is it?
It's not the spot, but it's called Morelli's. You ever been to Morelli's?
I don't think I have.
You been to Morelli's?
Yeah, no, I go
It's
straight to
like-
Brewster's, nigga. Oh God.
Yo,
I go
twins
straight.
at Bruce.
I go straight to Brewster's to the hood spot, or we might just go to Kroger, Walmart, and get a little nice size of ice cream.
Yeah.
And share the ice cream.
Yeah.
Conversate over the ice cream.
Yeah.
I can pick your brain. You can
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
me whatever you want. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Right then and there.
On the first date?
Yeah.
So
First date.
you always got to do something after the date.
I'm not going to the movies.
Yeah, but
on
we
the first
eating
date.
after each other on the first date.
What?
I mean, it's just ice cream.
Oh.
I
But
get
hold
what
on.
you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But this the spot that was called Cafe Intermezzo. You heard of that? You heard of Cafe Intermezzo? Gang, so like Cafe Intermezzo, this is where my parents be going after they be going on dates sometimes, right?
Where that's at? It's on like.
It's on, I think it's on near Midtown, like off of 10th Street.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I've seen that before. That
Yeah.
I've seen it. Before.
Yo, Cafe Intermezzo is the perfect after date spot. I'm finna put you down. Why? Cause you can sit down. You have a great scenery because it's across the street from Sugar Factory, and so that's great people watching area.
Yeah.
And so they got great desserts, great coffee, and all. If your girl like into coffee and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so it's just a great vibe. Take a girl.
Okay, before we get into the let's scratch the deal breakers. What's been the worst date? The worst
Yeah.
outing with a female, and it's like you're exempt from any other extracurricular activity. I don't even want no conversation, no dealings no more.
No conversations is crazy. Like no dealings.
No dealings.
But
I'm trying to think. But y'all go ahead.
I know it's one of them, but it's only one of them. Why can't I remember it?
Yeah.
No, I don't even think I have one.
yeah, I'm not gonna
I'm
lie
not
to you,
taking
like,
nobody on a date, and I'm like, if I ain't feeling you through a text message or nothing like that,
I'm not a good texter either. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nah,
I'm a terrible texter. I'm an in-person type of guy.
I get that. I'm all three. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, you blessed.
I'm bad on FaceTime too.
You bad on FaceTime?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. My slogan has always been one call. That's all. I promise. I get a phone call. Might as well go ahead and wrap it up. She took, brother.
Nah,
I'm bad on FaceTime.
but yeah, I don't think I ever had a bad dating experience. It was just I just don't see myself with you, so it's no reason for me to take you on another date.
Okay, so 0 girlfriends.
Damn.
Right? No, I'm just saying.
No offense to this.
So, what was the situation with the best candidate
What would you mean? Like,
to become the
The
girl?
best candidate so far.
Like, what was that about?
gang, that was like back in high school. Like, we went to prom together. Like, and then she was just a good person to be around. I liked her. It was just like,
Separate schools. Y'all went to separate schools.
yeah, at the end of the day, like it was getting close to college time, and y'all know what I can't have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to be tied down to nothing. I feel like when you're young, bro, you need to enjoy your life. Like you don't need to be tied down to nothing when you're young. Like it, bro.
But you're never tied down, bro. You're not never tied down, bro. You can have fun with somebody, bro.
I mean, you can, but
I get
like,
what you're saying. I get
That's that FOMO, bro. You fear the missing out on things.
both
yeah,
sides.
you
Both
probably
sides.
right. You're right.
Listen, when you run such a good program, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
You're able to do
How do I enroll?
huh?
How can I
Nah,
enroll?
No. You can't enroll in his program. You just gotta get your own program. You gotta get your own.
But you're able.
Nigga say,
I
I
can give you
can't
some.
roll.
I can drop some footage, some infield footage.
Oh, yeah.
So you can. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I can
pick up
learn. You know what I'm
footage.
saying?
Exactly.
Pick up what you
But-
putting down.
But when you with somebody that understands you and that's with what you're with, you're free to do whatever you want to do, bro. You shouldn't be with nobody who's trying to hold you back from you being yourself.
Facts.
And that's what I don't think I found yet.
That may be, but you know how to act. You know right from wrong. We all young adults. We're all grown or whatever the case may be. So you know what I would want you to do and what I wouldn't want you to do, and you would know what you would want me to do and what you wouldn't want me to do. So just do that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I got a question for y'all. So how do y'all feel like, let's say you and your girls are so happy to be at the same party together. Do y'all want to be...
Was we not just talking about this? I was just talking about this with somebody.
Do y'all want to be cuddled up with each other?
No.
Do y'all want to be like, we see each other? Go ahead.
Just know I see you.
I'm the type of person, I would never go out to a party with my girl, ever.
No, I'm not saying you go with her.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there. Because this going like shape the answer. I personally would never go to a party with my girl. Like, I don't... First of all, I barely like going to parties anyway. And I just feel like us being out there together with so many emotionally unbalanced people could potentially, that'll rub off and, you know, and then a lot of drugs and all kind of stuff is involved. And it's a lot of, I don't want to say danger, but it's a lot of unnecessary threats that are outside. If somebody step on your shoe or you step on somebody's shoe, these niggas is ready to crash. So now I got to be the superhero and, hey, bro, like, but if we wasn't here in the first place, we wouldn't have to go through this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of unnecessary stuff that happens outside in those type of areas that I really wouldn't want to be in. But if we were to be in the same vicinity, it's a, what's up? You know, what's going on? Who you here with?
And you hang out with your friends. I hang out.
We going about our business.
My God.
That's just what
My
it is.
God. That's
How deep in the relationship are we talking?
I mean, you would want to.
It don't matter. It don't matter how deep.
Yeah, so gang. So,
Nah, it do matter because I shouldn't be popping. You shouldn't be popping up at no function, and I'm popping up, and we ain't told each other.
That's true. I get that too.
No.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, let's say y'all told each other, oh yeah, I'm going to a party tonight, and she's like, oh yeah, I am too. Okay.
Yeah,
and so y'all happy, and then and so, like, you see her there, like, okay, y'all hugging each other. Do you want your girl to like stay by your side, or you want her to be with who she came with, and you be with who you came with?
I'm on some shit like let you leave.
Oh nah. I mean, but that's you because
what's going on at this party? Because if I'm at a party then and the guys are sharking, I might just play along just cause.
Yeah.
Never know what she gonna go. And it is getting so bad because the girls are starting to act more and more like the boys. So if her friends is out there, all it takes is for that right friend group to match everything up. Boom. And I would hate to see that.
Yeah, now 6'3" candidate.
Boy.
Oh no, I was just because all of them went.
Ain't no need to explain, baby. It is never a need to explain. Don't ever explain yourself to me.
Yeah, for me, honestly, it's either or. Like, if you want to be on my hip, that's cool. But I would rather you just continue to act the way you was acting, do your thing.
Because like you said, you know right from wrong at the end of the day.
And you gonna do what you want.
My girl Petty, she like come up to me and be laughing in my face like, we're in the same place, because you know I don't like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But how you feel about it? What you think?
On me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, nah, gang. I'm saying if you came, I don't want to be like with you at party because you gonna want to like be twerking and having fun and stuff, bro. I mean, you can twerk on me and stuff like that, but I like to observe at parties. Like I like to be like on the wall. I'm saying, see, like surveying my surroundings because like if I gotta go, like I'm saying, and something pop off, I want to be like know where it's coming from and all that type of stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate it. Like, I seen somebody I used to talk to at a party. Ain't no bad blood or nothing, so we seen each other. But, like, after, like, we had the interaction, I think I seen somebody pouring a shot in her mouth, and I just got so mad. I had no right to be mad, but, like, it just made me so angry, and I was just like, bro, this is what you do? Like, this is the type of person you are? I get that.
But, yeah, it's when
it disgusts me.
It's just like, nah, bro, like, you be with who you came with, like, enjoy, like, have a good time, because me having a good time is like maybe I'm saying dance a little bit, but I'm be chilling, like talking to the guys, like surveying the scene. That's all I do.
See, me too. I also really don't like when my girl go out and drink, or like if she were to drink. Like I don't like that either, because I feel like a lot of people try to make a lot of excuses when alcohol gets involved.
Because it's called under the influence for a reason.
And then like your guard is down ultimately too. it's a lot of other stuff going on that could pop off and you're unaware and you with some girls who don't even know. So it's like, how can I even be a protector if you see what I'm saying? The least you could do is listen to me and just keep it to a bare minimum so that way you're still aware. You need to make a call me, I'm there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus you just being drunk, blacked out of your mind.
And
Something crazy go off.
Connect your words.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lost your phone. You don't know where that's bad for business, baby. Nuh-uh. That's why you need to listen to your man. If he's a good leader. If he's not a good leader, then you shouldn't be with him.
Then you're cooked. Yeah,
Exactly.
you shouldn't be with them in the first place.
Respectfully.
Maybe more.
But
like
don't get it. I feel like this is like where all the girls that I talk to kind of go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
See, we were just talking about being like spontaneous. Like I like my lifestyle, bro. Our lifestyles.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit happens on the fly.
I swear to God, it do.
8 times out of 10, I'm not gonna say 9. 8 times out of 10, if we outside late at night, it had something in relations to do with our business and our goals.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, we not just out just bullshitting, parlaying, and you know what I'm saying, politicking. Like we either going to show support to a friend, their birthday or something, or we working. We not just out here bullshitting. So I just be out a lot. And they wouldn't like necessarily feel like that. Like I'm not gonna be in the crib when you going to sleep. I might be out doing something. Like I'm,
right.
But you gotta trust that. So I'm not just out just BSing. So like, I don't know, bro. I think they don't like that.
And that's
that on top of me having so many homegirls.
And that's another thing, bro. You gotta be able to trust your significant other, bro. Trust is the number one thing that makes a relationship goes along. You know, I've never been in one. You know what I'm saying? I have a great example in front of me, like my parents, and I've seen other relationships work in front of me. And they have trust for each other. You know what I'm saying? Trust is like a number one thing to make a relationship go.
Or maybe just allow somebody to be who they are. Like If they make mistakes, allow them to make mistakes. If they fuck up, allow them to fuck up. When you learn that you're not gonna control nobody because you can control people, right? Mm-hmm. You can. It's just not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So you gotta let people be them.
That's going back to teach people how to treat you.
Right. Teach people how to treat you and then teach yourself how to treat yourself.
See,
absolutely.
Nowadays, it's like you get left for being yourself though too.
But wait, what you talking about? Like you talking about the girl being herself or me being myself?
Like anybody in general.
But that mean that just wasn't supposed to work out then.
I guess, but
if you always supposed to stick to your authentic self.
But I'm saying, like, if you think about it, a lot of people that's been in relationships, marriages for 10, 15 plus years, they done messed up. It's been a lot of messing up going wrong, and
absolutely.
But they knew, you see what I'm saying, what aligned with themselves, and they stuck with it. And I feel like a lot of us don't got that stick. I don't know if it's because we young or whatever it is, maybe.
I think it's our new generation, bro. Internet messed us up, gang. Like Instagram, social media.
And we know we ain't got to be nowhere we don't want to be.
You feel me?
I think that's what it really. Well, not even want to be. I don't know. I don't think we see things through. Like the moment you fuck up and you do this and that to me, you gone. But it's half the time it don't have nothing to do with you. Maybe I'm just a fucked up individual.
Exactly.
Maybe I just don't feel fulfilled enough to be here just with you. Maybe I gotta go do some shit, and you may look at it as wrong.
Exactly. But I'm saying, like, if you love me the way you say you love me, you care for the way you say you care for me, then of course you let me know when I'm wrong. You fought me when I'm wrong. But deeper than that, you would want to see where it stems from. So that way, if you do decide to continue to be with me, you want to know where the root comes from. So that way we can work on it and fix it together. You see what I'm saying? I feel like
absolutely.
that we don't have that now.
Absolutely. Yeah, we don't talk things out. We just
you can't cheat on
straight to 10.
I ain't got it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't got it, and I never will have it. Don't you dare in your life walk out and do no shit like that. I would never have that. Like, and that's why I like women who could do that with men. Like, they are strong. Like, I never. I'm lying. I definitely called a couple people stupid because like, how could you? But like. They are really strong, bro. They are really strong because they deal with other people's opinions when they tell people their problems. They deal with, how they think about themselves because a lot of people don't really know that it don't stem from them. It stems from that person doing what that person want to do. So you gotta be a strong person to stick it out with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that strong. So
not that strong yet, bro. You have what you say, bro.
Maybe I don't want to be that strong.
No.
Maybe I don't want to be that strong to stick with somebody that's gonna cheat.
I feel like trials and tribulations.
Hold on.
That's what we talking about. We talking about walking out and cheating.
Oh no. I mean, I wasn't necessarily saying that.
I was saying that.
It's a lot of other wrongdoings that people can do besides cheating.
But I mean, if
them wrongdoings
aren't worth it though.
Crazy.
If the person like hold on, but it's different levels of cheating. Like cheating, like going having intercourse with the person, or like cheating, like entertaining somebody. You know what I'm saying?
And of course, why do you have enough time to entertain somebody though?
That's true too.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't have enough time to
but
entertain somebody else.
maybe like you a busy man, but
No, you need to get you some business about yourself.
that's what I said.
That's real.
Another saying, it's not what my dad taught me, but I'm saying another saying is, would you rather deal with a busy man or take care of a broke bum?
Which one would you rather do, baby? Let me know if it's the busy man, because you can come over here. You can be part of this program.
Hello. These two programs are great right here. Hey, they rich. These my rich partners.
Nah.
These my rich partners, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My rich partners.
because you got to speak it into existence.
Speaking to existence, my rich partners, bro.
Trying.
And that's why, bro, I stopped saying like, bro, no, I'm not rich, bro. I'm poor. I stopped saying that.
Oh,
It's
okay,
like,
okay.
It was a point in time. Nigga fucking was hurt.
No.
So
But
like, I had to stop. Like, I cut that out of my vocabulary. I was like, yes, I'm the rich partner. Yes, I have the money.
Damn, so
Not right now, but I have the money.
So do we gotta stop saying we broke? Cause I always
Yeah, stop saying you broke, gang.
I be
Real
trying to
talk,
say
like,
I don't got it or I'm less fortunate right now, but I don't know, bro. Sometimes niggas slip up and be like, hey, bro, I'm broke, bro. I ain't got it. Don't ask me for it.
But
I
see,
ain't got it.
But see, me saying that, I try to look at the positive side of broke rather than just
Being broke make you creative.
You see what I'm saying? Rather than just the negative connotation that comes with
Gang.
broke.
Being broke
Let me
gets
tell
you
you something,
creative.
But I feel like once people hear broke, they automatically get red flags in their heads.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just like a word is just like I'm broke.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, a couple times I've been out with somebody, like been out with a girl, and I've been having to stop myself. I start to say shit. I think to say shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you got money. You got oh, you spend too much, man. I be saying it so much to Phil. I be like, oh nigga, you must got some money. Like,
Nah.
nigga, you ain't even stressed about making this purchase. Like, you got some money. So like I be with a girl and then I just almost slip out and say it, but I be like, oh my God.
That shit crazy.
Nah, gang. So like,
She gonna get on the spam and get to talking about me.
so it's like, bro, when my pocket was hurting a little bit, right? Gang, I was watching Power.
Yo, nah, that put all the wrong ideas in your head.
Gang, I really was thinking about like, bro, what if I start selling drugs, bro?
I didn't thought about that too though.
Gang, on God,
I didn't
feel
thought
like
about
I
that
could be
too.
a good drug dealer, but like,
I feel like
God
it
might make me
flipped
that
the
example. So that's why I don't
Same
scam.
shit was scamming. Same shit was scamming.
Twin. So for everybody that don't know, I work a 9 to 5 at Chase Bank. And it's you know, you got the people that be like, come on, Twin, let's lock in, let's work. I be like, okay, cool. But really, bro, like that one time I do it, I feel like God's gonna make an example out of me.
Down, brother.
If not physically, he gonna have me feeling so much guilt, bro.
What?
Yeah, and then like if you go back to the Shaq episode, Shaq was saying like he was living wrong and it felt bad. Like a lot of the shit that he was doing in his life just wasn't going right. It wasn't until he let go of the wrongdoings, the scamming, all the other stuff, where he had to get it really out the mud. It started feeling better. It started appreciating more. He started seeing more progress, stuff like that.
Cause you can really say like I did this, like I earned this, like I did the hard work for this, scamming you, cheating. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not to say like instantly after you change your ways, shit is just gonna get easier.
Oh, no.
It's gonna get harder.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're switching up your lifestyle.
Right.
But you gotta be able to stick through it and be disciplined enough to know that it's gonna get better. Cause you're doing better.
You see, I'm the type of nigga like I wouldn't do my scamming and do bad with the scam. Like I
Right, that's what I be saying
I'ma do
too.
good
Like,
with it.
if I can get
I'ma
a
do
quick little
good.
$20,000
I'm not about
deposit.
to splurge and spend $1,200 on every shoe. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, so
Because they put themselves in a position to keep scamming. Like,
I feel like I don't know. If I do it, I just want to go big
and go home.
one time and go home. Like,
I
I'm not
promise
gonna
God.
keep doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pray to God, and we gonna make it right.
And the Atlanta Police Department, if you ever watch this, we are not gonna scam. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
This
want
is
no
this is
deal.
us saying we would never do that.
Yeah.
We would never do that.
Facts.
Yeah, but like if the possibility presents itself, I'm just playing. I'm just
I be wanting other people to do it and be like, fuck with me on
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I just referred you there. Give me like
I'm your
500.
driver. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. But I feel like shit, we not them type of men. So now we gotta do our scamming through the books, through the government.
Hard work,
Right,
brother.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit get you more jail time.
What the rich folks doing? You know what I mean? They I guess you could say scamming, but they doing it, you know, through the legal system. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's
I feel like rich people get rich using debt. Like and not personal debt, but investment debt.
Yeah, if you know how to
If you know how to work it right.
Yeah.
you know how to leverage it, you can acquire more assets through that. I don't necessarily know about getting rich. Because when I think about rich, I think about liquidity. So like liquid, like
But is that
Paper
is
dollars.
that
But
a goal?
it's-
Is that a goal for y'all to get rich? Like that's not one of my goals.
No, my goal is to be wealthy. My goal is not to be rich. My goal is to be wealthy.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so like, I want to leave when my parents die, I want them to leave me with something. And then when I die, I want my kids and their kids and their kids to be straight. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm
I
trying to
learned,
be
though,
so wealthy, like
that's real.
everybody said, like for the next 3 generations.
But I learned that wealth is not just money.
Oh yeah.
Like when you talk about rich, you talking about some money.
Yeah.
But wealth is not just money. If I could pass my kids down some knowledge, some education, some family tree history, that's also wealth.
And connections too.
And connections. Installing them with pride, that's wealth. Installing my kids with a sense of self, I don't know.
Pride and joy.
Pride, joy, happiness, like instilling that within my kids, I think that's wealth. Anything I could pass down that's gonna take us further, I feel is wealth. And that could be money in some instances, but that could also be wisdom and a lot of other shit.
When y'all die, like this is, I feel like this is gonna be huge. Like later on in life, like
Facts. And
this can't die
That'd
here.
be
You know what I'm
hard.
saying? Y'all kids will have to take over. Like for me, for example, like the church, they can't just die. Like after my dad done, it's like me, my brother, and my little sister, like my little brother and my little sister, we gotta take it where they stopped at and go to a different level with it. You know what I'm saying? So like that's wealth right there. That's an example of wealth.
But that's hard. For me, that's hard. Cause you said like with your father, like you got the church. You know what I'm saying? So you know when your father passed on, you know you got to take it to a certain level. My mom is just acquiring assets and stuff like that. So she getting it now. And I know that one day when she passed on, it's gonna come down to me and my sister, and I'm gonna have to know how to manage certain assets. But like on the other side, like I feel like I'm first generation at this shit. I feel like I'm the first. It is good, but it's like you get to questioning yourself. You're like, bro, why the fuck didn't my uncle think of some shit like this and get rich and you know what I'm saying? So he could just look out, so it can be a little more comfortable for me.
I feel like having to stop, bro. I'd be like,
that's true.
It ain't no, bro. You just gotta work with what you got. You gotta use
facts.
tools, bro.
Facts.
If they had the mentality and the opportunity to do it, I'm praying and hoping that they would have done it, but it didn't happen.
Right.
You can't go back and
change the past.
you see what I'm saying? You can't put something in somebody's mind 40 years ago. So
Show be mad though.
you
can't help it.
I'd be pissed.
Sick. I'd be like, God.
I'm like, nigga, you dumb as hell. Why the fuck would you do this instead of doing that?
I just don't like how certain individuals try to preach something, and then it's like, bro, why you ain't?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why you ain't stepping
But
what
you can't be
preaching?
too mad. You still have to listen because
of
they
course,
telling you what not to do.
Exactly, because
they showing you what not to do.
But it's like,
Yeah,
what took you so long?
I got a saying, another saying. Go in there, can't tell been there how to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Going there can't tell been there how to get
been
there.
there how to get there.
That's real.
So basically saying, so like for your example, let's my uncle should have did this and that and that and this, but he's telling you, you know what I'm saying, I did this and this the outcome I have. So you should do that and this the outcome you'll have. You know what I'm saying? So like when you're going through it and somebody who's already been through it, you need like we gotta listen really hone in and pay attention to what they saying so we won't end up making the same mistakes they did and they put ourselves in this situation and that can affect all of this when we could have put ourselves in this situation and now our pockets a little heavy now.
Facts. But that's why I think it's important that your kids know and like also you know like your family history. Like the shit that your uncles did and the shit that your mama did before you was born and stuff like that. Because for the longest when I used to tell you like, bro, I feel like I'm the first one doing this in my family. Like I don't really feel like, I feel like I'm the one stepping out the box. I was totally wrong. Like, I was totally wrong. Like, my great uncle was a radio host.
Really?
Facts. So it's like, okay, cool. Like, I got uncles that do photography.
Yeah.
I got uncles, but I didn't know of that. Yeah. So it kind of gave me like a feeling of like being lost. But I'm like, nah, maybe not. Like, maybe this was in my DNA. Like, this shit ain't just come out of nowhere.
But another thing, we gotta ask questions. Like, you have not because you ask not. You feel what I'm saying? So like,
that's true.
You can't like just be like, oh, all right, this is my. I feel like I'm the only one doing this. How would you know if you never asked? Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like, you can't just go in to these things like be mad at your folks for not doing this. Maybe they did do this. And they did. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's real.
Another thing I get a little upset with is I feel like a lot of my folks, they feel like it's too late as well, and they just accepted.
Never too late.
Accepted the fact that their life is the way it is, and they try to do, I guess, minimal upscales, but not really reach
Really
the
push
goal.
for the
Exactly.
stars.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if I don't know if it's a responsibility thing, an age thing, or maybe
I think it might be a responsibility thing. Like they feel like they got too much tying them down.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, the more you go into that rat race is like it's a hole. The further you dig yourself into a hole, the harder it is to get out.
Yourself out, yeah.
Because you got a lot of stuff to get through now. Like you didn't just. I ain't gonna lie, it might just be a responsibility thing. Like, the more responsibilities you have, the scarier you might be to take that risk. But when it's just you and you ain't gotta worry about nobody else.
I also think it's like a generational thing. I feel like our generation is more like driven to like be entrepreneurs and stuff like that. Like to be to get stuff done a certain way and get it done fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I don't like when the older generation call us lazy because we don't work jobs.
Yeah, because we
wanted to be the boss.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't want to be the employee.
Right, bro. I hate working. I hate Chase. But like, I gotta. Only reason I haven't left yet is because I'm still working on. Like I said before the podcast, like I'm working on these things so I can get like I get myself together. So this money I'm making from my job, I use that money for my business, and then once I get my business up and going, bye Chase. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
And I feel like with that as well, I feel like a lot of people, they get stuck in a small mental box with the temporary. Like how you were before. You used to say with the job, you never wanted to get a job because you feel like it limits you here. But now, I just heard you say earlier, you working, you feel like it's gonna fund this, it's gonna fund that.
Yeah.
And regardless, it's still gonna get you out of whatever. Like with your school shit, a lot of people don't want to come to school because they say they're gonna be in debt. I feel like whenever it's gonna exactly, I'm gonna use it to my advantage. For one, I'm gonna make way more than however much I gotta pay this school regardless. So I'm not worried about how much it's gonna.
I might not pay the school back.
Exactly. I know a lot of motherfuckers. It's a lot of folks living good that ain't paid back to no school.
Not a dime.
But I plan on me personally making way more than however much I have to spend to go here. So I feel like you can't limit your mental capacity to just this cycle. You gotta, you know what I mean, get out of that and see further than that. Understand what your true goal is and where your destination will be.
That's facts.
Like a lot of motherfuckers ain't tapped in with that. You got to tap in with that, brother. You need to, brothers and sisters. You need to tap in.
Brothers and sisters.
Facts. You need to.
Okay.
Or you. It's a real eye opening experience. It's I don't know. I don't know. I can't want it so much to where. I can't want it more than you want it. That's what
Absolutely. That's going back to like.
So hopefully
can't help the helpless.
Exactly. Hopefully you hear this and you want to reevaluate and drop some things yourself.
Can't help the hopeless.
That too.
Hopeless.
That too.
But the helpless.
What I mean by that, you can't help people that don't want to be helped.
I got it.
That's what I meant. So I'll say it like you can't help the hopeless.
Yeah.
But you also can't help people that don't want to be helped.
That's facts.
Because they already in their mind. Once it's in somebody's mind, you can't change somebody's mind for real. Unless you have that much of a persuasion on them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like once, like for men at least, once we get something in our minds, oh, it's stuck. I swear to God it is.
Strong-minded, man.
What?
Yeah.
It's stuck, like white on rice.
Yeah.
I got another question for y'all. Going back to like women and stuff like that. Have y'all ever felt like y'all been in a situation that y'all been like right person, wrong time?
Mm-mm.
No? You?
Nah.
Right person, right time. Just might not have been how I wanted it to be.
I would say, nah, definitely not right person, wrong time.
I've had a situation like that, bro. I miss her so much, dude.
Why?
Cause gang, like, I was a youngin', like, I was playing around with her and stuff like that when I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She wanted me, like, she want me, like, she want me. But like, I was just being young and dumb.
So
and not taking her serious for her.
I mean, but I feel like if it's the right person, regardless of whatever the time is, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So you needed that at that moment.
Yeah.
But if she's right, how you say she's right, it's gonna be back. It's gonna come back.
Nah, so I don't think that was coming back.
But look, maybe you're not supposed to be with her though. Maybe she just prepared you for somebody else.
Exactly.
So you can see the signs.
So that way, when you see that again, you won't miss it.
Facts.
You're right.
Facts.
You're right.
But
I've been doing good too.
Why you say it ain't coming back? Like
Twin, cause like she got bruh name tatted. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't want that back, brother.
Exactly. That's
Ain't no coming back.
He's too deep.
I wouldn't want you back, baby.
Oh God.
Nah, I haven't run into that, but I've ran into I've run into girls that have helped me and made me realize like, let me get on my shit. Like, although that it won't work right now, maybe we're enjoying the time for sure. But right now my mental is just like, it's not there. After our experiences or whatever, I'm like, damn, maybe I do need to work on these things. So she give me that little push to where it's like, okay, I'm going in the right direction. But it's never been I always understood that it's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, you absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I had to realize that too. Like I would like when a girl would leave, I would try to fix what made her leave or some shit like that, for the simple fact of trying to get her back. But it wasn't for that. You're supposed to fix yourself for yourself and be better for the next person.
Facts.
And just keep moving on that way.
Facts.
So you fix yourself for the next person and she don't never, if you fix yourself for the person that left and she don't never come back, then where that leave you? Leave you questioning your character.
No cap. Because at the end of the day, in that grave is you and only you. And so you're gonna die you came in this world by yourself and you're gonna die by yourself.
I heard that so much.
Actual.
Okay.
I heard that so much. I heard that. Only thing I gotta do is
Stay black and die.
I brought you in this world.
I can take you out. No cap. I hear that all the time. Y'all heard? I know y'all heard this one. If you got whooped as a kid, you for sure heard this one. This is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
I ain't never heard that one.
I hate that saying. Cause no, it don't.
I ain't never heard that one.
I didn't heard.
You ain't never heard that one?
I didn't heard. Stop crying if I give you something to cry about.
I heard that one.
I didn't
heard that. After
Move
getting
your
beat,
hand.
do you know
Yeah,
what
move
type of
your hand.
manipulation that is? After you get beat and they say stop crying before I give you something to cry about, like that wasn't enough to cry about.
Hey,
Yeah, I got beat like a slave. No,
Nah.
Growing up black.
Growing up, I got beat like a slave. Hey,
I would say
I love being black though.
the worst whooping was probably like the fresh out the shower. I didn't got the fresh out the shower.
Or off the wake.
So
Off the wake whooping is
the worst
crazy.
whooping is the one with the spikes on the belt.
Oh, nah. Oh, you talking about? Oh, I know what you're talking about. But nah.
Not like the spike, like
Yeah,
put
yeah,
a
yeah,
like
put
Rockstar
a-
joints.
yeah, little Rockstar
point
belts.
up,
Yeah.
Nah, I had a designated paddle called the tap. No cap.
tap.
It had my name on one side and my brother's name on the other side.
No, that is like rare. Like
So many sayings. I ain't gonna lie. I probably will not say none of them sayings to my kids though.
Oh no, I'm for sure using every
I
single
might
last
by
one of them.
accident.
Nah,
I'm gonna try
for
not
sure
to.
you
Though.
I don't think I am.
So you're not gonna beat your kids?
Not for real.
I am.
Twin. B to A.
Not.
Can't wait to bring them out there.
I don't know. Not for real. It ain't gonna be no real whippings. It's just gonna be.
I'm not gonna beat my kids out of emotion.
I'm gonna that too. I'm gonna understand what you value, and I'm gonna.
But sometimes they do need the rod of correction.
Yeah, of course.
They do need a
And
whooping.
I feel like that is necessary when they are at risk of putting themselves or somebody else in danger.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have heard that before. Like they're not gonna whoop their kids unless it's ultimately necessary to whoop
Yeah,
their
yeah,
kids.
yeah, exactly.
I won't whip my kid for after a certain age. I won't whip my kid. For
Yeah, after a certain age, like nigga, come on now, like we just gonna talk.
like I want you to question me.
Yeah.
Question me. Ask all the
Oh,
questions you
you're
got.
gonna beat them.
No, I'm saying like no. I'm saying like
Like pick your brain.
yeah,
Like
or like
where you coming from to
or like saying no. Like I'm not the end all say all.
Yeah.
Like I'm not God. Like you need to question these adults because these adults was raised like, especially our generation. Oh, my kid gonna question everything y'all niggas do because we was not like, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like it's only a dime a dozen of us that was raised correctly, bro. So, like everything an adult say does not go.
Yeah.
Question it and come back to me and question me too.
And that's why I ultimately feel like when you get to a certain age, bro, you gotta think for yourself. You can't just go with whatever your folks is telling you to do.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? Because everything they telling you to do might not be right for you. It could have been right for them based off their history and what they've been through, but it might not be right for you and your journey. So, of course, listen to your folks and listen to your parents or whatever, but you can't just take their direction. Once you get to a certain age, bro, you just
I feel like it's 10.
damn.
No,
nah.
no, twin, no.
I
would
started
say-
thinking for
I ain't
myself
gonna
at
lie.
10.
I was
Maybe earlier.
when I turned like 16.
That late?
Yeah, when I turned 16, I started to realize like, okay, mama, okay, dad, like, I ain't
Still do it.
No, I ain't talking about like that, like on some like get the fuck off my shoulder type shit. I'm talking about like thinking for yourself. Like you hear something in the song, You go think for yourself. You hear something on the news, you critically think about it, you go do your research on it.
But 10, that's like 5th grade, so when you really don't know nothing for real. And like,
That's how I was. So I'm expecting my kids to be like that because obviously it running somebody's bloodline.
Yeah, true.
I wasn't born like this by accident.
But maybe like when I think I started thinking for myself, maybe right around like 16, 17. Like think for myself in the sense like bro, you did this. I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it my way.
I would say, well, that for me probably like 13, 14.
Okay.
Because when I went to a magnet school, I went to a magnet school, and I was hanging with. Okay, so the magnet school was like at the bottom of the school. We were like underneath. Regular kids at the top. I would be with both, and I started to see like the ripple effect of how the regular kids would act, and how the magnet kids would act, and what it do for them. So I'm like, okay, this is where I need to align myself. This will happen when this happens. So that's when I started thinking for myself.
Yeah. When you put it like that, then probably around like 13, 14.
Yeah, but like stop listening. I wouldn't not even necessarily say stop listening, but like
stop taking it into consideration.
Exactly,
for
stop being like just a yes man because your folks saying it. Probably like 16, 17. I'm like, nah, I got my own story, my own wave. I gotta ride.
But I still take everything my parents say like
exactly
into consideration because like they
all that.
At the end of the day, your family, like anybody in your family, all they want is the best for you and for you to succeed in life at the end of the day.
And it also took for me to get older. Your family ain't always blood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just because y'all blood don't mean y'all family.
I'm saying
that's what I personally think.
Nah, I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know about that.
What you mean?
Like, I think it's because of y'all blood that's what makes y'all family.
No, but y'all not family, and y'all bond is crazy.
Yeah, but that don't mean
And y'all not related.
But I'm saying
you can have additional family, but that's my brothers. They do right or wrong by me. Like that's still my brother. That's still my family. Yeah, just like we share blood, yes, but that we share blood, like that's crazy. Like we share blood running through our veins.
Let's say he's done something like from no return.
That's what
that's still my brother.
I'm saying. So you. But that doesn't make us. I don't know, family though.
That's the word of family is.
But family is. I feel like
it's genetic relation.
Family's deeper than that.
I think it's.
That's the deepest it can go.
No.
Genetic relation, bro. It don't get no deeper than that.
I mean, it don't. But like.
I know what y'all saying, like family don't make it, like blood don't make y'all family. You saying it in the sense of like how I feel about you. Like I feel strongly about the people that I call my family. That's what you're saying it as? Like I feel strongly, like if I call him my brother, that's my family. I feel strongly about him. Mm-hmm. But my brother over here, yeah, he be fucked up individual. I don't fuck with him, but that's still my family. Like,
but he just can't
on a connotation and denotation type shit.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So like the definition of family is what makes him my brother.
Yeah. But we get what you're saying.
Yeah,
but we're saying,
family.
Like
genetically, that's my brother. But family, like you're family, but like
right.
But a bond,
exactly.
This is your brother.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's your brother.
Facts.
Right or wrong, ride or die.
Ride or die.
I realized that when I got older, because a lot of people I don't know. A lot of folks don't get it. And they don't always. They say they'll do something, but then they don't have your best interest in
life. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
How could you really be family if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're aware, but still, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah, Atlanta coming out.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit probably 2 hours.
It's cool. It don't feel like it. It should.
Nah.
We just
good
brothers
talks.
talking, man.
Good talks.
Great talks. Great gems.
I promise.
Maybe I gotta come back for a part 2. Who knows?
Facts.
Who knows?
No, definitely. Everybody that come on now gotta come in for a part 2.
Say no more.
Everybody.
Do a checkup. See how you've grown. You know what I mean? What you accomplished. All the other stuff. That's mandatory. I had another question in my head, but I can't think.
Ask away, brother.
I'm about to say, if you can't remember, I was finna.
Oh, go ahead.
I was
about women. Mine was about women. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna take it to the segment.
Oh shit! Damn.
If you can't remember.
I can't remember, bro.
I mean, if it come back, you can always just go back.
Yeah.
If it come back.
All right, go ahead.
So, man, we reached the segment of the episode where, in context of what we just talked about, we would give some advice to the other person on the side of the screen, or maybe you just had something in your mind already that you was like, I feel like the world need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Just a little piece of advice you would give to the person that's watching this. That feel like they connected.
I gotta go first
right now.
I'll go first.
Okay, all right. Let me go last. I guess that's the
I'm gonna say, since we got my brother Raymond on,
Facts.
I'm gonna say believe. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say believe and have faith. Whoever it may be, or whatever it may be, believe and put your faith there. Because another saying, as long as you got his faith as small of a mustard seed,
Here we go. Talk to me.
hey, it'll happen.
Hey,
He'll
there
do it
you
for
go.
So yeah, I'm gonna just say believe and have faith in whatever it is that you do, whatever you believe in, whoever you pray to, because at the end of the day, that may be all you have when everything is said and done beyond the flesh. So, yeah,
It's on you, brother.
Okay, I'll go. One thing I gotta say, so to the people watching, one thing I will say, God is good, man.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
There you go. So basically what that is, at the end of the day, they go in. And so one thing that's for certain and that will never change, God is good. So whenever you're going through a hard trial and it's not looking so good for you, just pray and ask God. Because at the end of the day, God is good. All the time.
All the time.
God is good.
yeah. Hello.
I'm gonna say most of the times, not all the time, the brighter the smile, the darker the soul. You know what I'm saying? So that friend that, you never seen cry, but never seen down about anything, that friend that's always lifting you up and picking you up and talking you out of certain situations, just give them a call and let them know that you proud of them for making it through. Let them know that you like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let them know that you care. Like, just a little checkup.
Yeah.
Just a little, hey, you on my mind, how you been?
Yeah,
That
bro.
goes a
It's
long
okay
way.
to do that. I feel like a lot of times, just because we men or as niggas, like, we don't usually do that.
I feel like we don't do that at all. Like now, like sometimes when I text my partners, like text my friends or text like just anybody, I feel like we as a people, we text people or call people because we need something from them,
It's
or we want
conventional,
something,
right?
or we want something from them, bro. Me personally, like I have people that can vouch for me. I just text you, be like, yo, how you doing? I'm just checking up on you, make sure you good. That's all I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people think like, oh, so Raymond texts me because he needs something, or this person.
That's the
texted me.
last thing you want. When your name pop up on somebody's phone, that's the last thought you want to run through their head.
Because now you making me resonate, texting you back, like, do it. I'm hesitating, like, damn, dude, I already know what it is.
Them the type of people I tell, like, hey, let me know what you need. In the first line of the text, I will get back to you if I can do it. Literally.
It is real.
Literally. Don't even call my phone. I tell everybody to call my phone. Don't text me.
Yeah.
I tell people that I know, like, just want to talk, call my phone. Don't text me.
That's real.
But if I know you want something, don't call my phone.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's what everybody like.
Yeah.
Let's say I call you, I'ma need something from you. That's just like off rip.
Yeah.
But sometimes, bro, I just want to call just to check up on you, homie. Just make sure you good. Like, how's your mentals today? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And he
I don't
might
like
not tell
using
you.
this word, but we need to normalize that.
Absolutely.
You definitely need to normalize.
Absolutely.
Which word?
Because I don't like.
No,
I don't like using the word normal.
Yeah. But he's saying
yeah,
normalize.
okay.
I'm
For sure.
saying normalize.
Just texting people just to text.
Nah, facts. Because I don't know. I even get it sometimes. Like I get a text like, "Hey, bro, how you been?" Or like, "Make it home safe," or "Have a good day today." From my partners, I'm like, "The fuck? Sweet ass nigga." But see, it's just like a comedy troll thing. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But like real life, a lot of people need that. Like sometimes it'll brighten up somebody's day, or just to let somebody know that they care about them. So be that person.
I got another thing. When you said people with the brightest smile have the darkest souls. So like, when's the last time y'all cried, like actually cried, like bawling tears,
No, I haven't cried bawling tears in a long.
or just like cry?
I cried
It
probably.
don't gotta be bawling tears, but like,
I
when's the
cried.
last time you cried?
I cried probably like 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago.
Or what was the situation? If you don't mind me asking.
No. It wasn't necessarily one situation. It was just a lot of things were starting to pile up on top. And I'm
Stressful.
like, yeah, and I'm like, I can't. This is not how I envision the future me living. Like, you know what I mean? I need an outlet some way, somehow. I'm like, just let it out. Boom.
Yeah.
Cry, get out the way. Think about what we're gonna do to move forward, and that's just zip it in the bag. That's that. And I feel like everybody need that. Like you gotta have that.
Yeah.
That gotta be a way outlet. Okay.
Kai?
I came like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but even then, that wasn't like bawling out crying. That was
It don't gotta be bawling crying, but like, when's the last time you cried?
when my cousin passed. Yeah, when my cousin passed, I cried. But other than that, I can't cry. I can't cry no more.
Yeah, gang.
Like, bro, I think I literally have a disorder because I be like feeling it. I just be like wanting to cry.
And
Then no tears come out. Nigga just feeling the sharp pain in his heart, and then just like nigga can't release nothing. Like,
Nah.
and it be because of that story shit. Like, bro, ain't no way in hell life is just back to back to back to back to back to back to back. You just keep getting punched, and you're like, nigga, you try to put up your guard, but you still feeling the hits. And it's like, bro, at a certain point, like you want to cry, you just can't cry.
But like for that, what I would say to that is, that's what you got God for. You know what I'm saying? That's what like you got the Bible for. Like read your word to combat whatever's going on in your life, all your life situations. I promise you, God, there's some scripture in the Bible for whatever you got going on. No cap.
You know that might be the problem.
Feel me saying? That's
I
what I'm
ain't
saying,
crying
man.
to God, so he ain't gonna let me cry at all.
But I feel like the last time I cried was my grandmother's funeral.
Grandmother.
Yeah. That's the last time I cried. But even though, because the thing my grandmother is, she had Alzheimer's. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she forgot who I was
that
a
hurt.
long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, to see her, like, actually gone is like, dang, like, that's crazy.
I think
And what hurt more, excuse me, I ain't mean to interrupt
No,
you,
hell no.
but what hurt more was seeing my dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like,
Somebody
You don't normally see your dad cry, do you?
like
Nah.
solid.
Yeah,
because
dude,
that's like,
Yeah.
that's dad. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's big dog. That's
Big Ray.
That's Big Ray. Big Ray. And then just to see him like in a vulnerable stage is like, dang, bro, like
That hurt.
that hurt for real, no cap.
And you know it hurt because you never seen them cry before.
Yeah.
So it had to hit a different type of different type of
That-
pain.
like I miss her though. Shout out to you, but I do miss her though.
Most definitely.
I haven't realized it for real yet, but on my mom's side, I'm kind of like one of the only boys
Really?
left.
Oh, dang.
Like one of the only men left that ain't went to jail or ain't dead. So that hit a little harder too, because it's like I'm losing cousins by the week. You know what I'm saying? Losing uncles going to jail, this and that, and it's like you look around and it's just you and your little cousin left.
Yeah, but like I said,
I'm big cuz, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nobody to look up to and follow, but I gotta be the person that somebody else want to follow. And then sometimes you just wish like you had that person to look up to. I never had that person to look up to on my mom's side for real.
one scripture I would tell you to read, like to like help out with that, like no weapon formed against me shall ever prosper. You know what I'm saying?
Although you walk through the valley of shadow of death, you
I fear no evil.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
God is with me. My rod and my staff shall comfort me in the presence of my enemies. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying. Like the situation you in, like you the only, like you big cuz now to little bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach him the ways, like teach him what you wanted to be taught, or you feel like you should have been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like you gotta use that, like use your Bible, use what you've learned so far in life, and teach him like what's right and what's wrong. Like going there can't tell being there how to get there, gang. Real talk.
That's facts. Damn, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm listening to conversation and I just like could just see all the clip forming.
Yeah.
Cause I think what I want to do this week, I'm like when I go to work, I'm gonna edit this vid, upload it. I'm gonna edit all the clips. I'm gonna upload all the clips and I'm gonna log off of social media. I'm gonna try. I can't make no promises. I'm gonna try though. I'm definitely gonna try. And we just gonna see how that works. But nah, man, it's been another wonderful episode of the Almost Dropouts, man.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Kai, another electrifying guest, you feel me?
Cap, it's your boy Phil.
Yeah.
We got our partner. Tell them folks where to find you at.
Man, y'all boys can find me on Instagram. Where else I'm at? TikTok, BIA.Raymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot my Twitter, but you know what I'm saying? And if y'all need a church home though, real talk, Redeeming Word Church.
Thanks.
Like Lithonia, Georgia, 6641 Hillendale Drive. Pop out.
What are we on Lithonia?
Yeah,
You taking
man.
that commute?
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
It's not that bad?
That's like a 30-minute drive.
God.
But if we finna end it right
That's closer
here,
than normal, bro. We might could go.
That's what I'm
That's why
saying.
I just said that. I just said that, but behind the camera, I was saying
man.
like, oh, he in. That's,
I mean, y'all
on the
niggas
east.
woods.
You on the east, yeah, for sure. You might have to work that out.
But if this the last thing, like we all gonna say, I want to leave y'all with this, and then we shutting the camera off.
All right.
So y'all got anything else I want to say?
No,
I'm gonna say make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out Nia Paul. We love you, Nia Paul. We'll see you soon.
And I'm gonna say yeah. All right, so here we go, and then we just shutting the camera off. I'm walking off.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Don't eat with people you wouldn't starve with.
That's That's
Nah,
real.
that's facts though. Don't eat with people you wouldn't starve with.
Hard with it, man.
We done starved already, man, brother. We done got our stomach touching the ground.
Yo, great big, bro.
That's top 3.
2 hours.
That's top 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's top 3. That's top 3.
I told you this. I knew this.
That's top 3.
That's top 3.
Wait, what's the other two?
Shaq, I don't know the other.
157.